I remember the second World Cup, Garincha carried him, a guy with like a 5 centimeter taller leg than the other one. Like handicap.
That they go to work in the morning as electricians. They play football.
Nah,
Man,
it's a layup. See, man, it's a layup. It's a layup for the midfielders.
The port right now don't know if he's French or Spanish.
Yes, you're coming to Yassi. Yassi, are you there, bro?
Hello?
Oh man.
Oh shit! What the fuck? Wait, hold up. Yeah, yo, guys, it's the kid. We're here, back in the game, trying to do my thing, trying to stay alive, trying to be the best guy that I can be, man. And so, guys, we've got a quality show for you, man. As we all know, Chelsea and Man United, we're going to get on. So that's going to be like the last thing, like a little prediction before the huge, massive game. But before we do that, we've got some beautiful house cleaning to do. So first off, we're going to talk Memphis Depay. Barca did win, but is Depay a brick? Because people have told me that I now have to induct this freaking dude. All right. Juventus took an L to Atalanta. And Juventus are currently mid-table, and they're currently 7 points away from top 4. The Cristiano Ronaldo hashtag lives. And we're also going to talk about Moji, a.k.a. Juventus getting investigated for, I believe, fraud or something. And also, I watched the first episode of All or Nothing, Juve Amazon Prime. Stuff is freaking amazing. Gerrard, Stevie Gerrard, 2 games, 2 wins. Is this guy the truth, and is he showing how to really say what's up with regards to oh shit. With regards yeah, my mic just went up. So with regards to managers, so can you say what's with regards to managers? And we're also going to talk about Leroy Sane scoring an amazing, superb goal. Is the real Sane back? Is he here to now say what's up for Bayern Munich? And also the World Cup playoff. We didn't discuss this in a hangout. Portugal and Italy now face each other in a World Cup playoff. What the hell does that freaking mean? So that's all well and good. So after that, we're going to also do Chelsea Man. Remember, if there's anything you need to say, feel free to use the super chats. We very much welcome your donations and so forth. So guys, man, how's everyone doing, man?
Doing good.
Good, man. Good.
Fine.
We're trying to live.
Trying to wait. What do you mean by you're trying to live, man? Is either you're living or you're
survive,
not
man.
living, man.
Yeah, it's a
Trying to
wicked
live it.
world. It's an evil world we live in. So yeah.
Look, man, this is not well. Actually, it is that bad. It is that. You know, I have a very controversial opinion that I wish I could share, but I can't share it because of the world that we live in.
Bro, full
So-
send it, AJ. Full send it.
Remember.
Yeah. I mean, no, because I don't know, because in the whole cancel world culture that we live in, I'm not sure whether my controversial view should be had, man. But it is what it is, man. So, guys, look, man, we're gonna come first to our first, because I like us to really build up. So, we're gonna come first to our first thing, which is Barcelona, but mainly Depay. So Barca got the win, 3-1. Javi tax lives because there were 2 clear penalties that were not given: the Piqué handball and Eric Garcia's foul on Albiol. But it is what it is. Javi lives, UEFA Luna lives. But I think there's a lot of discussion upon Depay that even if Barca won, Depay hasn't really been saying what's up. So I'm going to come first to the dude with the Dynamo Kiev logo as his badge. Abdul, do you still have faith in Javi to still do something for Barcelona? And give me the real lowdown on Depay. Is he trash? Is he crap? Is he a waste man? Talk to me.
You know, we're in December, right? Basically. And that was our first win in our away kit. You know, I don't know why you asked me the question about Xavi, if I still believe in Xavi, 2 wins back to back for the first time this season, so there's nothing to be negative about. But Depay is ass, bro. I said this guy was gonna be better than Sancho, bro. This guy was gonna be better than Sancho. Sancho has 1 goal in 15 games, and Sancho, I feel like, has been better than Depay somehow. That's how bad he is. Like, don't get fooled by the fact that he scored a goal today. For every goal he scores, he misses 5 big chances. So basically, if he scores 2 goals, 10 big chances missed. That's how it works. I'm trying to create a formula, the Depay formula. But anyway, I think Xavi, I don't know, today, like...
Wait. Why are you being so negative towards the Depay? Why? For what reason?
Because he
Why
can't
so negative?
finish. Because, Depay actually... Depay, when I see Depay being ass, I'm not even angry towards Depay. I'm more angry towards Dembele and Ansu Fati because they are the reason.
Wait. How? Wait. The dude is a freaking child, man. How are you angry towards him?
I know, but we are relying on him. We are relying on them. And the reason why we are having to rely on this ass average player,
easy, relax. Chill.
Yeah, is because they keep getting injured. You know what I mean? But when it comes to Depay, like he just Z-Man, he said it really well backstage. He said to us, "We got what we paid for him. We got what we paid for." And like, to be fair, it's true. Like when you don't pay, when like obviously if it's like a Paul Pogba or Mbappe on a free transfer is different. But in general, like not many people were in for Depay to begin with, and he was a free agent, you know what I mean? So we got what we paid for, we didn't pay anything. So I mean, he's just an average footballer. We have an average footballer up front, and that just doesn't cut it. It just doesn't cut it. He can't finish. He doesn't read the game well enough. Like today, Abde, he was making good, like he was putting in good crosses. This guy, like he's never anywhere to be seen in the box to get to the crosses. You know what I mean? So that's bad, man. We need a new number 9. But when it comes to Xavi, I think like we can't judge Xavi because it's an ass team with a lot.
No. But remember, so if you don't, because okay, I think Barca will make top 4. But just for argument's sake, if you don't make top 4, you won't judge Xavi if you don't make top 4.
It depends because it depends on what other teams do. Of course, like it depends on what other teams do because. It depends. I only look at Real Sociedad. I think that's the only team that I think we can catch up to. You know what I mean? So it really depends on what kind of season they have because I don't know if you remember this, but last season they started off really well as well, but then they dropped off. And this year they're also in Europe. They're in the Europa League. So it depends on what they're going to do. If they have an amazing, outstanding 75, 80-point season and we miss out behind Sevilla, Atletico, and Real Madrid, like I'm not gonna put all the blame on him, but if like we struggle to break 50 points, there are gonna be some red flags because this team is better than 50 points in this league. So that's what I'm saying right now. But things can change, obviously. But the most important thing for me is honestly, I want to see some good football because our last 3 managers, they've all been like recruits.
Wait, hold on. Wait, what was wrong with Setien? What was wrong with him?
Relax, just relax. Man.
No, I'm asking why. What's wrong with Setien? Why what?
Let's move on.
Okay, no. I'm just saying. I just think it's just quite rude. I just what was wrong with Setien? I mean,
Setien was a farmer who.
Look, Abdul. The key question is this: you have Depay, you're stuck with the fake Drake, you're stuck with the Dutch rapper. With the Dutch rapper, do you make top 4? Because you're not winning the title. That ship has sailed long ago. But with the Dutch rapper, do you believe that you will, at the very least, make top 4?
It depends on the injuries of our other forwards, and it depends on what we do in January. Because have you seen? Apparently, we're going in for Ferran Torres of Man City. So it depends. Can we get him?
Wait, but do you have money to afford him?
Why would we otherwise be in Manchester negotiating for him? Like,
but for money,
bro. Our sporting director, he's in Manchester right now, negotiating with City. So hopefully they do something. Maybe like 50 million over the next 10 years or something like payment.
Okay.
And some Amazon gift cards.
So basically dodgy dealings, basically. Z-Man, talk to me, man. As a Barca fan and everything, Javi's at the wheel. Javi's doing his whole thing. Can you feel the power? Can you feel the belief in your boy Javi? Because Z-Man, let me remind everyone, Z-Man, he sent me a DM. This was before Javi was hired, and again, Z-Man, sorry if I'm sharing this. He said, I believe that we can win the Champions League with Javi.
When was this?
And can I land?
Is there another Z-Man? Is there another Z-Man?
So he said that he believes that Javi is the next coming of Pep Guardiola, and he's going to be the next great manager. So
I don't know how you like the straight face.
Do you still believe those things that you sent me in the DM about how you feel Javi is going to? He's basically going to reinvent football for the next decade.
No, I don't know. I don't know who's that Z-Man, bro. That's a different Z-Man, bro. That's an imposter right there, man. So far, what I would say about Xavi is he's actually organized us from, in terms of pressing. And I feel like we're more organized and we have an idea of what we want to do. Even the players have come out and they said that it feels like, Xavi's more hands-on with them and he has an idea of what he wants from each player in terms of where he wants them to improve upon. And the fact that we're taking more shots was my number one complaint about Koeman. It's not the fact that you don't have strikers. It's the fact that you're not creating chances. You're not taking chances. So for me, in terms of that, he has improved it. But this is barely the beginning. You can't judge him. He's only been here for 2 weeks. In terms of Depay, bro, this guy should be in the Brick Academy, man. This guy, and here's the thing.
He's under review.
Review. I'm telling you, bro. Even after that goal, I was like, you still deserve to be in the Brick Academy. There's no chance of you escaping the Brick Academy. Because the problem with this guy is, he doesn't make the runs of a forward, and he doesn't. He's not a winger.
Is he actually a striker? He's like more of a support striker. Is that whether that's his position or not is his strongest position? Because I've never seen Depay as an outside striker. I've always seen him as a guy behind the striker or like a false nine.
That's exactly the position he's been given. The false nine role, and he has to make the runs to the box. That's been his role. And it just feels like he's not clicking, and he doesn't have a clear idea of what he wants. His decision making at times is awful. Sometimes he dribbles for no apparent reason when he can easily pass and make that run. And it feels like he's not necessarily the type of player that Xavi would want, because he wants natural wingers. That's why he's been emphasizing on Dembele being back. And then you also think to yourself, he's not a natural forward. The fact that we're looking for replacements in terms of those positions tells you a lot about Depay, man. This guy has been a waste of money. He hasn't been a waste. We got what we got. He's a free agent. Those are the circumstances we find ourselves in. But Depay, I don't see him having a long-term future here. I think at best he's off the bench player as soon as a striker arrives or as soon as our wingers get fit. So that's his biggest problem. I don't see a future for him.
But Depay is a winger, though.
No. What Xavi wants is natural wingers that stay out wide. Depay doesn't stay out wide. He usually cuts in. That's the biggest problem. So I don't see him having a future if we have a striker and everyone's fully fit. I just don't see him starting. I see him off the bench type of player.
Yes, no inside forward, you mean?
Yeah.
So basically, you're a hater, basically. So, but let me see. Put it this way. I think that the whole thing about the Depay is, before I come to your boy Suleiman, is that and this is what I said before. Depay is a quality player. Depay shouldn't be amongst. If you're Barcelona,
he's not quality. He's not quality.
No.
Hey, let me land.
That's the thing.
Make I land. Please, let me land. Now, I didn't say he's super amazing. He's in trash. If you want to know trash, there's a blonde dude from Germany.
He's trash. He's trash.
No. Listen, no.
Excuse me. Are you telling me that Depay is worse than Werner?
I would rather have Werner right now.
You're mad. Okay,
I would rather have Werner.
To be fair, Werner makes striker runs, and he's a presser.
So wait. Let me come to your boy Suleiman. So Suleiman, talk to me. Give me some realness with regards to your assessments on Mr. Depay, man.
Just Depay by himself, or just Barcelona as a whole?
Okay, the general thing of the game, and because in the whole Depay thing, this dude with the Dynamo Kiev logo says that Depay is trash and he's worse than Werner. Bro, I mean,
I'd agree with them to a certain point. I'd say Depay is a bit more clinical than Werner. Because
a bit more.
A bit more. Like it's
no. I
It's
think
close.
you mean a lot more, bro.
Nah. Because like Depay doesn't have the speed that Werner gives you. He doesn't give you the pressing. The only good thing I could say about Depay is his link-up plays a bit okay, but like, I mean, it is what we have. That's why we're looking for other options. But honestly, the positive thing about this game, I'd say, is we created chances. That's like one of the main points that Koeman was criticized for, is because he played dull football. We just parked the bus and lump balls over the top to like PK and Araujo at striker, like Luke de Jong. So, I mean, it was a good performance. What worried me was like the defensive lapses. Villarreal had a lot of chances, and they could have easily won this game.
Yeah, I'm also like, see, my thing is that you can be sort of, so man, let's be real. Villarreal, these guys are horrible. Shout out to my Niger guy Chukeze, who actually knew how to put the ball in the net. These guys are freaking horrible. These guys can't shoot. So for Barca, you were not even really tested.
So man, they are good. They are good. They are good, but they can't finish.
So man, can we just be real though? Javi is using white magic.
That's a bit.
So let's be real. Combine Seferovic's miss with the 2 penalty calls.
No, it wasn't 2. It was 1. HH. It was
Ziman,
one penalty.
Is your name Suleiman?
It was 1.
Ziman, I don't think your name is Suleiman though. And also Ziman, can you focus on getting someone to Division 5, please? Thank you.
I'll be honest.
Division 6, you mean?
I'd say that Eric Garcia thing was a bit dodgy, because like he grabbed Raul Albiol and he just like threw him to the ground. So I mean, I was surprised that the ref didn't give it. I was expecting a penalty, but it is what it is. We move on. We pretend like it didn't happen. But yeah, I think it's just early days. We're just waiting for other players to come back from injury. So I'd say I was doubting Xavi in the beginning, but I can see what he's trying to do. He has like a game plan. We don't know if it's going to work in the big games, because when I look, he played Mingueza at left wing back, and we conceded immediately. And it's not his fault.
That dude is under review. Mingueza, he's under review.
So we'll have to wait and see what for other games. But yeah.
Barry White, talk to me, man. Barry White, talk to me. Your boss boy is Depay.
Yeah, I think that Depay. You see, I didn't think he was like a world-class player and everything, but I didn't say he was trash or anything. He's good overall. He's not terrible, but the chances that he missed, I think like few weeks ago, like since international break, he's been missing a lot of chances. I don't expect him to be like peak Suarez or peak Rivaldo or anything like this, but some of the chances that he missed, it really penalized our team, and we got lucky with some break with the penalty and the goal that he scored in the 80th minute. But Xavi, I have nothing negative to say about him so far. Like 2 wins in the league and 1 draw in the CL. So far, like we got the results and we just need to keep moving forward. But on Villarreal, shout out to my Niger boy Simon Chukwueze, but I don't think they're a terrible team. They're just like terrible at closing games, you know? Like the game against United,
they are horrible at finishing. They are horrendous at shooting. They are garbage at shooting. I don't care when I say they are freaking disgraceful.
They're missing their main striker. They're missing their great striker. Main striker.
Yeah, I think like Moreno, like they miss him. I think that they miss someone.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
you get paid enough money to figure out how to put the ball in the back of the net. But these guys are hopeless in front of goal. So
yes, but that's what I'm like at closing games, because they can't score goals. Like the United game, I thought they should have won that game. But if they were as bad as finishing, United would have lost.
I don't want to hear should have, could have. They didn't, and they deserve to lose.
Well, yeah, I just think that they're not good at closing games, and that's why they lost a lot of games that were at their mercy. And yeah, that's it really. So yeah, that's my resume.
All right, let me just hit some of these dubs, man. So from your boy, Amos K says, Javi with Zidane's white magic. Treble charge is on fire.
Oh,
don't you dare! You see, this makes me sick. This angers me. When will people give Zidane the credit he deserves?
League title,
and you don't fluke your way to 3 UCLs in a row. I'm still trying to get United fans to explain to me how Fergie has 2 CLs in 26 years. I'm still trying to understand that this guy won 3 CLs in his first years of management. And how you now see white magic is if you really just won 1, that's white magic. 2 is hold on. 3, I don't want to hear any more talk now. So don't put Zidane in the same category as Javi now with the whole white magic crap, and that is highly disrespectful. Daddy Oos says, emotional underage Abdul, respect to Oos, warned. Abdul, do you want to respond to that? Actually, is Abdul even in here? Yeah, Abdul, do you want to? Oh, let me ring him. So let me ring him. Abdul, do you want to respond to that? This guy says, emotional underage Abdul, respect to Us. Do you want to respond to that? I think he's taking a few shots at you, bro.
Daddy Us, I know you're the one who's been creating all these alternative accounts. I exposed your ass. Stop crying. I know where you live.
Whoa.
I'm gonna find you. I'm gonna
Abdul,
find
you.
Is that a threat? Is that a threat?
Okay.
Don't talk to my hero like that. Don't talk to my hero like
that. You've just incriminated yourself. So if something happens to Daddy Us, you know at least
you're my first suspect, bro.
So you better wear gloves if you're trying to do anything to that thing, man. Alonso says, HH, what do you give Abdi on the eye test? Big up, mates. He gets like a 71% on the eye test, Cool. So he knows what he's doing. So I'll give him a nice cool 72 to 71 on the eye test, man. From Oberlaf says Villarreal played better in general. Barca got lucky. This is one of the most infuriating comments I see before. In football, you get what you deserve. Playing well isn't keeping bullcrap possession and also don't know how to put the ball in the back of the freaking nets. Barca were much more decisive, were far more clinical. Villarreal weren't. They played around and didn't have any bite in attack, so Barca deserved to win. Don't give me crap about how they played better. No, if you played better, go and win.
But they were a good team. They were a good team.
Please give me
give them respect. They're Champions League side.
Okay, wait, hold up. They're a good team with what? How many wins? Do they have 3 wins? And
yeah, but they went to the Bernabeu and got a draw.
Yeah, sure, whatever. YSK, thanks to the boy YSK. Javi passed the second. Look, guys, do not call me crazy. Call me crazy. I think Javi is going to get a result at the Allianz.
Okay, stop it.
I think he's going to get a draw.
Stop it.
I think he's going to get a draw.
Stop it.
I think he's going to get a
draw.
The
last time you said that we lost 8-2.
I think he's going to get a draw. He's going to get a draw.
He's getting sacked after December 8th. He's getting sacked.
Abdul, say it after me. Have hope.
He's getting sacked.
I
need you to tell me what I need to hear, not what I want to hear.
He's getting sacked after December
8th. What's the boy? Your boy Doja RF says, shout out to the Barca back four. Real are linked with Erling and Mbappe. Well, they may be linked. Look, they're not getting Erling Haaland. That's not happening. But Mbappe, that's happening. Mbappe, that's already fully confirmed. But they're not getting Haaland. Now, if Haaland goes to Bayern, shut down the Bundesliga. Kule Axel says, that message was sent by Zwoma. What? Wait, Z-Man, do you know about this? Is he referring to you?
Wait, what message?
Maybe.
I have no idea.
No. He's talking about the message you had for Twitter. Z-woman. Z-man and then Z-woman. That's what he means.
I'm confused.
You know how you said that you got a Twitter message? Somebody saying that, what is it? Xavi's the next
Z-man.
Pep. The next Pep?
Yeah.
You might
he's
joke
saying
at
that
the
message
beginning
was
of the
sent by
show.
Z-woman.
Okay, you know what? I'm so confused. I'm going to keep moving on.
You're a little bit slow. You're a little bit slow, yeah.
From Miss B Nation says, Villarreal always are garbage versus Barca. No, Villarreal will also garbage against Man United, bro. Let's keep it. They're also garbage against United. From Alex B says Benfica was 7-0 up at halftime and the other team forfeited. Kiev, be ready. Wait, what?
Yes,
Well, no, that's because Benfica is like half their squad got hit with COVID, and they had like 2 goalies in the starting 11, and like it was a complete mess.
They played with 9 players on the pitch at the start of the game.
Who?
Oh,
the opposition or Benfica?
The match was
the other team.
The opposition.
Oh, the other team.
Wait.
Yeah. Hashtag Kiev lives. High stakes. Hashtag high stakes.
They played with 9 players and 2 of them were keepers.
Yeah, they were playing like no, yeah. I think 2 keepers were in their team. Yeah, because
and 9 players on the pitch for them.
The team they played doesn't have a logo on Google.
No, this is true.
Don't disrespect Kiev like that, man.
That's caps. This will be. So look, still have faith, because if you don't have a logo, I don't know how much faith I can have in you, man. Because look, see, there you go. The beats be sad. So shout out to be sad, man. Shout out to be sad, man.
Is that going to sad?
Be sad is Belenenses.
Is what?
Belenenses in the Portuguese league. That's their full name.
Okay, but they are called Bisado on Google, so Google helped me pass my uni, so I trust Google. So Gatlock says people only rate Werner for speed. # blonde Usain Bolt. Thank you, Gatlock. Which is why Abdul saying that Depay is worse than Werner is complete cap. You wouldn't trade the Depay for Werner.
I would.
No, you wouldn't.
Bro, no, you wouldn't do
From
that.
your boy Daddy Oos says Barca deserved at least 5 pens today. The Oos lives. Yes, the Oos lives. But the Oos needs to hopefully not get injured and continue to be fit. YSK says the forfeit rule was used in the Benfica game. #7. Yeah, I mean 7-0 in the game, but see that game can't because if you have two keepers in your team, man, that's
no. I think the game was stopped after halftime.
Oh, so your boy Chris says Depay is Morata level frustrating, but he's on 8 goals, 2 behind. Chris, don't call him JLZ, my man. Don't do that. Don't do my man like that, man. Don't do my man like that. See, no, that's just highly disrespectful, man. That's highly disrespectful. Your boy Ice Freezer says, HH, your hairline went to Mecca. Ice Freezer, you're a loser, bro. You're a loser. Daddy Oos says, Abdul, you respond equals I own you. Respect to Oos. Okay. Look, that is swiftly moving on. So, guys, I wanna address this because things are looking a bit peak here. Let's do this right now. So, I want to bring up an image.
7.
I want to bring up an image. No, this is a very simple image. I want to bring up a very simple image, and this is because this image leads to a narrative. Juventus took an L, 1-0. They took a 1-0 L.
Fifth L this season.
Their fifth L this season. Because they are now, obviously I'll bring up the table afterwards. So these guys are now 7 points behind. They're now 7 points behind top 4. 7 points from top 4. And I think they could be like 12 or 13 points behind the top of the table if Napoli or thinking. But my thing is, forget about the title. These guys are now in danger of not even making the freaking top 4. And the thing is that the Ronaldo tax lives. Because I just watched the first episode of All or Nothing, Juventus. Bro, that thing is good. Bro, those All or Nothing series are so good. They are so good. And I can't wait to watch.
They have one coming for Bayern.
What?
There's one coming for Bayern. I think in the summer or something like that.
No, it's already released in Germany. It comes out in December worldwide.
Worldwide,
really?
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, but my thing though, like, see, for the Bayern one, that would just be cool to see like the insights into Bayern and so forth. But I don't think it would be as intriguing as Juventus, specifically last season, because of what went down last season. So there's so much more drama. So I think for Bayern, it would be cool to be like, oh wow, how does Bayern run as a football club? this is okay. How does Juve run as a football club, and how do they deal with the craziness of hiring Pirlo, the Champions League, and all the madness that happened during that whole freaking season? And so I wanna come first to let me come first to your boy Osasuna, man. So Osasuna, man, is this going to be a disaster of a season for Juve, or let me put it to you, Juve comes 6th, 7th, and they win the UCL? How does it go for these boys?
Okay, so that second scenario is not happening. First of all, that's not happening. They're not winning the Champions League.
Chelsea, wait. Chelsea came 6th with Di Matteo, and they won the UCL.
Yeah, but Chelsea actually had quality players like John Terry who were just past it a little bit, like Didier Drogba. They had a clutch striker. Juventus have Morata, right? That's not going to happen. So it's all about the league this season. Maybe get a sneaky Coppa Italia in there. But I think what's going to happen is in the middle of the season, they're going to pick up some form, keep going through like some of the lower teams as it is, and they're going to get top 4 at the end of the season. I think that's just how it goes with Juventus. I think Allegri is a decent enough manager. He's not Pirlo, right? The reason that Ronaldo, the only reason
thank you. Talk to me about the Ronaldo tax. Because my thing is, you don't now. It's an older team, an older squad. You've not had enough money due to COVID to reimburse the squad, and you can't now rely on Cristiano's goals. And this team is a worse team than the one that Allegri left, even before Cristiano arrived.
Exactly, but here's the thing: Cristiano, he papered over the cracks that was the one big crack that was Mr. Pirlo, right? The only reason they got top 4 was because of him. If it wasn't for him, Pirlo would have gotten them to 10th or something. So I think what happens is that you lose your best player, but you get a better manager. And so that probably cancels out a little bit, and you just get a same 4th place finish. I think that if Ronaldo was still playing for these guys, they would have a real shot at the title. I think they would actually win it maybe. But I think right now the goal is just get top 4. They'll pick up some form. Atalanta is a team that you can lose to. It is what it is, even though these guys don't know how to beat young boys, right? Pause FC. But yeah, I think it's going to be 4th place for these guys again. So good luck to Allegri. Good luck to Dybala finally doing something again now that Cristiano's gone. And I am now a Vinny supporter. I think he is the next real Zard, a la Madrid, right? Real Madrid.
Yeah.
Let's go, Real Madrid.
Okay, all right. Okay, that's enough. That's enough. Thank you. That's enough. You've talked enough. Anyone else want to chime in on this whole UV thing as to whether these guys?
Can someone check on Martin Rosario?
Oh my god.
Yeah. No. I think that dude is going to AWOL, man. So, Puya, talk to me. Juve.
No, I just want to know: do you still actually believe Juve will win the title? Because I don't know about that anymore.
Puya, Puya, put it this way. Let me even bring up the Serie A title right now, because you are right.
It's going to be difficult. I think it's going to be really difficult.
It's going to be difficult, but put it this way. Let me just bring up the league table for you. So this is the league tables as you see here. Now,
they're
11 points behind.
So, Priya, let me put it this way: if Juventus win the title, this league must be inducted. This league cannot be allowed to function. So it's as simple as that. Whether they do it or not, it's not my business. But if it does happen, this league cannot be allowed to function right now. But it's only me that I don't know. I just don't know because okay, put it this way. I don't trust Napoli or Milan. I will not be surprised if by the end of the season Juve finish above Napoli and Milan. See, I have more trust in Inter. I have more trust in Inter being a lot more composed. Milan and Napoli could just be lose, draw, go on a crazy thing, So that's my fears that I think Juve can go, but I'm just looking at Inter Milan, who I think right now, if we're going to put money, I'd put money on Inter winning this whole thing. But there you go. But talk to me, bro. Talk to me.
Well, yeah, I guess for me, like I'm starting to doubt because I've watched a couple of Juventus games and I watched the one today, and I don't know about you, but I'm starting to doubt if these guys will make top four because I'm not impressed by a single performance of theirs this season. Like they've never really repressed. The only game was when they beat Chelsea 1-0, but I'm starting to think like that was just a fluke. Like because they got touched 4-0 this past week. Like they were outclassed in that game. So for me, if I was a Juventus fan, like I wouldn't be convinced that you guys make top four because, to be honest, the squad isn't that like. I think it's time to move on from this Chiellini, Bonucci core. Like it's time to get
Those are
rid of
old,
those
man. Those guys are old.
Yeah, because like with Italy, it works because like to be honest, that's like some national team merchant kind of passion stuff. That's why they were able to play like that at the Euros. So for me, if I'm a Juventus fan, I'd be panicking because like they haven't had that one really impressive performance this year yet, and it's almost December now. So like, yeah, I fear for Juventus. That's all I gotta say. I fear for Juventus.
Anyone else want to chime in on this whole Juve thing?
Could I just say also for the Juventus win against Chelsea, the only reason Juventus won was because of Chelsea's rubbish lineup we had. Besides that, Juventus could possibly make a top 6 position, but besides that, there is no way in how they're getting into the top 4. Napoli are playing very, very well this season. I do not see Juventus even barely making that top 4 if they're going to continue like this. And I do agree. I think it's time to get rid of Bonucci, Chiellini, and all them, man, and start bringing in some new players because let's say, right, half their team is underperforming, and they do have to bring in some new players in January. And Allegri's not making it any easier. He is absolutely horrendous. I think they should just stay with Pirlo or even Conte back in the day. But now it's just all shit for you.
Wait, so you're honestly telling me that you don't believe that they can make top 4?
No, they're not going to make top 4. They're playing horrible football. I think, and a lot of other teams are doing well. Milan's doing very well. Inter's doing very well. Roma's doing very well with Tammy and all them over there. So I don't see Juventus, if they continue this form, to not get to that top 4. And we can't predict how they're going to get it because it's just a guessing game. But what we've seen from their past performance is that they're not going to get top 4.
Can I speak on this?
Oh, cool. Go for it, bro.
Yeah. So this is me. I think he's tremendously 100% wrong because compare the player quality, the world class players to Roma, Atlanta, Lazio. These teams.
No, sorry, I can't say anything. It's like, why can't people say it's Atalanta? There's a freaking A after the freaking C.
It sounds like Atlanta, though. It literally sounds like Atlanta. I can't help it.
Like there's a
No, it's because you're used to it. That's why.
Yeah, no. And also because look, like my uncle.
I can't help it.
Yeah, because my uncle lives in Atlanta and so forth. So if you're in America and you're so used to Atlanta, when you just see the name, you're like, your brain just actually goes to Atlanta. But if you're not really used to it, you're like, oh yeah, no, there's a freaking A after the T. So yeah, I get it. Oh, fine. Okay, Atlanta. So talking about Atlanta, Georgia. Atlanta Hawks. Atlanta Hawks, yeah.
Atlanta Hawks, yeah. Whatever they call them. I think Juventus have way better players, world-class players than them. And if you look at those teams, especially, they don't have like 5-star players like Dybala. I still think Dybala is a 5-star player. I still think De Ligt is a 5-star player. And I think Juventus has a lot of experience and players who are world-class. So for me personally, I think Juventus will get top 4. I think Lazio, Roma, ATL, or whatever you call them, they're not that good. They just have a bunch of average players that not really gonna really give Juventus a problem. Yeah.
But
and shout out to eFootball.
Cool. Atlanta just beat Juventus today away from home.
And also world-class players don't define how well you're gonna do. There's so many examples. Look at PSG, especially winning the goddamn Champions League.
Okay. Let me explain to you, Matt. Let me explain to you this. Last season, we said Juve was not going to get top 4.
They had Cristiano.
Somehow, no. But even now that they don't have Cristiano, I still feel like they have a better man-to-man squad than Lazio, Roma, and ATL. You see, I think they're gonna be. I think they're gonna get top four. That's how I see it.
So okay, so who here believes they will get top four or not top four?
I don't think they get top
Wait,
four.
hold on, Rob, top me, Rob, and then Zima, Rob.
Because they also could get a points reduction later on in the season, depending on how things go. So
Yeah, the investigation. Oh shit. Oh god. All right.
So
No,
that-
yeah, no. Look, if they get the point reduction, then it's sorry, Rob. Continue. Rob, continue.
yeah, that feels their fate if they get a bonus reduction, but I think regardless they won't get top four.
Ziman, why are you laughing?
Wait,
Why
they
are you
get they get 8 points off the points they have right now.
Wait, why is
Wait,
that?
no. Stop.
That can't happen, bro.
Wait,
Not in the middle of
8
the
points?
season. No,
Wait, why
not,
is that? Why is
not in
that?
the middle of the season. I don't know. I don't know because he said there's gonna be points reduction for
Yeah, they
penalties
could get
again.
fined or they could get a points reduction or maybe worse.
We're talking about different. No, we're talking about different beasts. If they get if they start losing points because of
Or
finance.
maybe they go back to Serie B again, like 10 years ago.
No. You see, I mean, because look, Juve can't get. See, okay, let's run this up before we go into the whole Chelsea. Because my thing is, look, Juventus, didn't you learn your lesson from the 90s? Didn't you learn your lesson from having 5 minutes added on time and then a penalty in the 98th minute? Like, how do you get yourself? Because if Juve gets punished, because it's already bad now. See, if they get a points reduction, that's it. They're not getting top four. And I'm not sure that they'll even make Europa, So then it's now a chance to even get into Europe. And from me just watching the Amazon Prime series, bro, money is tight. Money is tight at Juventus right now. So these guys are 100% playing with fire, man. These guys
That's
are
why they
100%
like,
playing with
because
fire.
money is tight.
What is that?
That's why they like, because they have no money. So they lie about the finances.
Yo, Rob, chill. Rob, chill.
Because what they did was they sold players to teams, but then they lied about the value of their players to make them seem like they sold a player for 20 million, but they said he was
Arthur
60 million.
Pianich, bro. Arthur Pianich, bro. Bartomeu saw that coming.
That's my thing with Juventus, man. Is look, let me just look, Juve. Let me just speak to you indirectly. You're gonna get caught. There is FIFA, UEFA, and so forth. If you falsify documents, what is a chance you believe that you'll never get caught? Especially when you have a history of illegal crimes and corruption. What makes you think that you doing it, you're not going to get caught? Oh my lord, man!
Like they sold Pjanic for 40 million, for example, but then they told everyone that they got 60 million for him, so that they made a 46 million profit by lying to them, even though they only got 40 million.
And this is the second time they got caught twice, bro.
No, look.
They did to like 40 players.
I don't think anything. Nothing will happen though. I don't think anything will happen. Like it's the same thing every year. Every year, there's always something that comes out. Nothing ever happens from it.
No. It could no. If it's proven, they look, bro. Calciopoli, they got relegated, and Moji went to jail. So my thing is that, see, if let's say there was never a precedent for it, then they could get out. The fact that they've already been punished before, it can very much happen to them again. My issue is, bro, you've been in this situation before where you've been involved in this kind of stuff. They've gotten you, and now you're doing it again. But as I said again, as Rob says, if you're desperate for cash, man, you have to definitely say something.
Hashtag high stakes, man. Hashtag
high stakes, man. All right, guys. So look, guys, let's talk the real talk, man. Let's talk that real talk. So, I want to put up another image.
We have 2 Chelsea fans here with us. Marvelous, and I feel like, wow.
Thanks for that call. Thank you for that call. Thank you. I appreciate that. Now, look, I'm worried. Okay, I'm worried. But see, you have hope. Have hope. You should have hope, and I do have hope. I always have hope. So let me just present this before I go to my amazing panel. Chelsea against Man United. I've seen this play out before a million times. You see, I'm a pattern merchant. I follow patterns. I follow patterns in football. Chelsea are walking into a trap. And they could potentially walk into a CR7 trap. And if Chelsea are not careful, they will lose. Chelsea, the favorites, they're the better team. They're far more informed. They're a lot more cohesive. United, yes, they beat Villarreal, but they're a team that are still trying to figure themselves out. The guy in charge isn't fully in charge. He can only be in charge for six months. His name is Michael Carrick, and he looks like a Michael Carrick. And they're a team that are pretty much focusing and relying on vibes in this game. So all signs lead to you saying, whoa, have hope. Why is this even a freaking topic? Talk about other stuff about what is the topic? Chelsea should easily get the dub. But people that know football, people that understand football will know that this is a potential trap. This is a potential pitfall that your boys Chelsea could be walking into. So let me first go to my man, Matt. Then I'll go to your boy Abdullah afterwards. So, Matt, from the Chelsea perspective, are you as worried and as fearful of me specifically? Man, let me just lay this out to you. 93rd minute, 1-1. United have a free kick. Cristiano scores it. That's my nightmare scenario. Talk to me, man. What do you have views, bro?
Bobby, straight up, I don't think that's ever going to happen because I think we're going to absolutely destroy United. We've been saying every single week, we've played Newcastle, we've played Burnley, played all these men, right? Our fans are very humble if you don't see us in our community. We always say, we're scared of Newcastle because of this, and this, and this. We've been very humble to ourselves. And this is the one game where I'm saying to myself, I don't care because we're going to absolutely destroy United. And to go to your perspective, if it's 1-1, Ronaldo scores 93rd minute, I mean, from a number one, I don't see that happening. Number two, I don't even know what to say to that because again, I don't see that happening, so I can't even really answer that.
Okay, but Matt, let me play this now. What if United are, knowing how good Chelsea are super defensive, really defensive, 5 men, so forth? Do you still think Chelsea will destroy them if United go ultra defensive?
We've played defensive teams this whole month. We played Newcastle, we played 9 at the back. Burnley, we played 9 at the back. Juventus, they tried to play 8 at the back. So we played teams like that. I agree, United are going to be a very difficult team, not one of our hardest. I mean, we versed harder games this season. So United, they're going to be a tough match. I'm only saying 1 or 2-0, but in terms of how we're going to play, our playing game is going to be absolutely fantastic. And I think we'll destroy them in that position. But they're missing Maguire, which I'm very sad. I wish he was playing, to be fair. De Gea has stepped up as well. He has stepped up. I'm only scared of De Gea, but I'm confident that we can get Lukaku on after halftime or something for him to do score some goals. But we do.
No, that was my other question. You went so from what you just said. So you would start Lukaku on the bench, not start him from the start.
Nah, I was starting from the bench because we can play with someone like Pulisic or Havertz up front for a little bit. Again, it's going to be a risk factor because they haven't been performing that well in that striker position. But ultimately, if he comes on maybe 50th, 60th minute, if we need him, I think in general he can come on actually anyway because, I do see him turning up against his old team and doing some nice celebration in what they've done to him. But it's going to be a very good game. But their midfield as well, we mustn't forget who's in their midfield. And, we always mock their midfield, McFred, blah, 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 all this rubbish. But our attack and our midfield will ultimately destroy horrible midfields if you've seen from previous games. If you don't have a good midfield, Chelsea will destroy you.
Okay. Lucky, do you share that same sentiment with Matt, with the fact that Chelsea will destroy Man United?
I will use good evening, everybody. How you guys doing today? My Muslim brother. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. My people have Nadi. I hope you guys are doing fine. I think the issue with United is I've seen some United fans being like sarcastic and being stupid in terms of saying you're gonna humble Chelsea on Sunday, we're gonna destroy Chelsea at home. I was like, okay. I'm laughing at them. I'm shaking my head that we're gonna wait till Sunday. When Sunday comes in, we're gonna have this lot of discussion. But what I would say is, with the way we are playing, I am confident as a fans watching the match because I believe we can beat United. But this is it here. And you need to understand this. In the 14 games Cristiano Ronaldo has played against Chelsea, 0 goals. 14 games, 0 goals.
No, don't talk to me about history.
Relax.
Tomorrow is a new day. Tomorrow is a new day. Tomorrow is a new
Regardless
day.
of it being a new day, 14 games, 0 goals against Chelsea Football Club. So, regardless of how much you call him a GOAT, there's an asterisk on him also too. So, being a Chelsea fan, I'm not worried in terms of playing them because I believe we'll have a chance and we'll score goals. We'll score that goals. And I don't know if you noticed, Romelu Lukaku deactivated his Twitter account because
Okay.
United fans are abusing him that Chelsea play much better without him. Yeah, they have.
you know, Lukaku, you could just use the mute button, but fine.
So
wait. Would you start Lukaku? Would you have him on the bench?
No, I won't even start Lukaku at all. The reason I won't start him is because I'll bring him up from the bench maybe 67, 70 minutes because against United, he's a motivated. He wants to show the world what United did to him in terms of shipping him out to Inter Milan. He wants to prove a point. And when you bring in a player like Lukaku, who is hungry and determined to score goals, he will ball out against United. I know United because Maguire is not playing everything with Bayern and Co. Yes, but when you have a player of Romelu Lukaku, yeah, you're gonna be ready for a war. And I think the plus United is gonna have a little bit is N'Golo Kante because Kante is not fit with the energy he brings to the team. But I still trust whatsoever decision making Thomas Tuchel make in terms of his selection of midfield. I trust every decision he makes. So as a Chelsea fan, I'm not worried. I'm confident for tomorrow because we will win. We will win. So
okay,
big margin. I'm not sure, but I'm sure we'll win. I'm very confident.
Abdul, so I know you're a hater and so forth. So forth and everything, and obviously based off that theft they had in 09. So you look at this game as an outsider. Obviously, we are all building up to December 8th and everything. How do you see this going, man, Mr. Labdul?
HH, are you through with Chelsea fans?
Marvelous. What do you mean? Oh, sorry. I totally forgot. Sorry. Abdul, mute your mic. I don't want to hear from you yet. Mute.
I'm a Chelsea fan, bro.
Mute your mic. Wait, Marvelous. Talk over him. Marvelous, talk to me. Chelsea, talk to me. Marvelous, talk to me. And also, welcome back, Marvelous. Where have you been, man? Where have you been?
I've been living life.
Hey, goody. So talk to me, man. So first of all, Marvelous, do you start Lukaku, yes or no? And are you fearful of the Portuguese getting Muller?
I don't think it would be right to throw Lukaku right into the fire. I think the best situation would be for him to come on around the 65th to 75th minute, like Abdullah pointed out. And the stipulation would be if it's 1-1 or if the game is still in the balance at that point. I feel like if we're comfortable at a 2-0 or 3-0, hopefully, then you could kind of leave Lukaku on the bench and ease him in the next game, which I believe is against Watford. But look, I feel like there's already some dodgy stuff, some shenanigans, and some puppeteering going on in the background because Manchester United's captain tomorrow is going to be Anthony Taylor. And his record when refereeing Chelsea games speaks for itself. The last time he refereed a match of ours, we got reduced to 10 men. He sent off Reece James. So
I dare him to bring that crap to this man. I dare him.
It's kind of unfortunate and fortunate in the sense that all of a sudden Maguire conveniently picks up a red and he can't play against us. And Ole, his white magic runs out at the wrong time. And Ralph Ragnick gets announced, and all of a sudden Manchester United fans are coming out from their caves and feeling rejuvenated and sort of bragging. But I think Michael Carrick isn't an idiot. I think he realizes the fact that he only is in charge for Manchester United for maybe one more game after this, and he'll be looking to kind of stabilize the ship somewhat for Ralph. So I do see him being overly defensive. I think it would be perfect for him to play 6 defensive players, a back 4, and then Fred and McTominay. So I do think they're going to be very resilient and difficult for Chelsea to break down.
Yeah.
Which is why I think it's best for us to start our most fluid offensive trio, which in recent weeks has been Cho on one of the wings, Ziyech on the other wing, and then Pulisic up front. I wouldn't mind if Tuchel went with a Havertz. My whole thing with whomever starts up front is I'm not expecting them to score, Rather, I'm expecting them to use their movements to cause problems for the Manchester United backline. I'm expecting them to use their movements to create these half spaces that a Ziyech and a Cho can get into and then inflict the damage. If a Pulisic or a Havertz get on the score sheet, that's an added bonus. Now, the key thing for me, which I don't see a lot of Chelsea fans bringing up, will be the absence of N'Golo Kante and obviously Chilwell, but I'll come to that in a minute. I feel like it is paramount that Ruben knows when to release the ball. See, he has this gift where he's able to outmuscle and drive past players, which is something we praise him for. But I feel like sometimes maybe it's just him fully regaining confidence and getting back into form. He holds on to the ball that bit longer, which in turn slows us down, which sometimes he gets dispossessed. There was an incident in the Juve game where he won the ball, drove forward, only for the Juve player to catch up with him and take the ball right off him.
Marvelous. What overall are you leaning more towards Chelsea getting the win or United getting the win overall?
I think we'll get a win, but I think it'll be a hard-earned win. I don't think it'll be a brush over like the way a lot of Chelsea fans are expecting. I think it's tricky because if we score early, then it has the potential to be a 2-0 or 3-0 comfortable. But if at halftime it's still 0-0, then I think it's going to be squeaky bum time.
Okay. So before I come to the hater, Abdul, let me just greet some of these dubs. Your boy AG says, off topic, but please no, we don't claim core and DRC. Ignore anything these clowns say. Core, how do you respond to this? Do you think this is a bit harsh that they say that they don't claim you? Core. Okay, Core's asleep. Your boy Wesker says, is Bukake Tim's Lomelo or no more Twitter fits? YSK, best pray that he doesn't score on Sunday because you're going to look like a fool.
Can I say something, please?
Best pray he doesn't score on Sunday. That's what I'm saying.
Please, I think. Actually, let me say something, please. I think let me respond to YSK. See, United fans are my guy. Red Devil, yes, you, Tom. You guys are my people. But you have to give respect to Romelu Lukaku. You can't just come on his the United fans can't come on his DM and been abusing him with the racist name. That doesn't make any sense to me. Because if you're abusing a human being with a racist name, then we're trying to kind of maneuver and close down racism in the society of football or the world we are now. Then you're bringing it back up as a fan just because he's a former player of United. You can abuse him in a way that doesn't make any sense for me.
Yeah,
it doesn't. That's stupidity for me. He has to stop.
All right. So from your boy Daddy Oos, who says, "Where's Sage? We need a woman on the panel." Sage is not a woman. Daddy Oos, you freaking clown. Okay, Sage is not a woman. I mean, Daddy Oos, you have to rank as a very, very, very incredible weirdo man. You know, you're definitely one of the strangest people I know. Zoteng TV says, "I pray Uncle Pat Vieira humbles Gerrard." What?
I think it's a bit late for that.
No, that game, no. Wait, Zoteng, are you? Wait, they just lost. Wait, maybe
think it's
you're
a bit late for that, bro.
Your boy YSK says there's no way Thomas Tuchel can allow himself to be defeated by a team without a manager. Well, Ralph Ragnick, run by an A-level graduate getting tactics via WhatsApp. #SueMatt. YSK, don't start making up narratives and so forth. It's a Chelsea against Man United, and United have CR7, and I respect CR7. So don't try and make a very cool, interesting narrative here, man. So don't you dare try. From Detroit's Rock City, whose Bayern team lost to Chelsea in 2012 in the UCL final at home, where Schweinsteiger missed a penalty in front of his own fans. You guys hyped December 8th so much.
Robin missed a penalty.
It will be a big letdown. No, look, December 8th, I believe Jav is going to get results. I think going to get results.
Wait, what's happening December 8th?
Abdul, you hater. Abdul, you hater. Talk to me about this game, Chelsea, Man United, man. Where's your heart leading? Where would you think is going to pop off?
You know, the other day I stopped by Cole's crib.
What?
And I picked up like a time machine, you know. So I've already seen what happened tomorrow, basically. and I recorded your reaction. You're gonna do this tomorrow after the game.
Gonna pop those bottles down. We're gonna pop those bottles down. We're gonna pop those bottles down. Abdul, you're gonna don't.
That's what happened, bro.
Don't jinx things. Don't jinx things. Because see, Abdul, don't jinx things, man. Don't you try. Look, ever since that Bayern debacle back in the day, I've learned my lesson. So don't even try. But keep going. And don't try and use your reverse crap on me, man. Keep going, bro. Keep going.
Now, like, all reverse aside, like, United, from what I've heard from United fans, it's they view this game almost as a free hit, you know, where if they can get something, it would be very nice, but they don't expect to get something. So, honestly speaking, I feel like all the pressure is on you guys. I feel like there isn't much pressure on United to get something.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah.
And that actually works in their favor because United are like no pressure FC. They do well, but when the pressure's on, they don't do well. So, bro, like everything tells me like this is a typical. If Oli was in charge, I would say no way you guys are winning this because I know Oli Juge. I know he wouldn't lose this game where everybody says he's gonna lose it. He's the type of guy to lose a game where everybody expects him to win. However, it is Carrick. It's not Oli anymore. And you guys are lucky that Luke Shaw and Maguire and Varane, they're all out. So no Varane, no Luke Shaw, I think, for injuries.
Or Abdul, see, Abdul, don't walk into a trap. Abdul, I've seen this trap before.
No, but listen.
That, oh my gosh, look, all these guys who are missing. No, Abdul, it's still a game. Because Abdul, it's a good thing that you're not in a dressing room. Because if you're in a dressing room, your evil, your deception will try and mess things up. Because as a professional, you'd never underestimate your opponents. Abdul, our GOAT is still going to... Abdul, let me ask you this question. Is our GOAT going to be in that team, yes or no? Is our GOAT going to be in that starting lineup, yes or no? The Portuguese guy, will he be playing?
He played yesterday. Yeah, he's going to play. I saw it in the starting lineup. But now, like, all jokes aside, I just can't see them creating... I can't see them breaking you guys down. And like they're gonna line up with I think Bay and Lindelof and Telles tomorrow. And Telles, I don't rate him defensively. He's good offensively, but defensively, I don't rate him that much. And he's gonna be up against Rejay, right? Rejay.
Yeah,
Rejay. You know that name sounds kind of.
Just look. It's his name, so relax, okay.
You mean Ray J?
He's gonna be up against Rejay Telles, bro. So I pray for him. I pray for his soul. So I think like you guys at the crib. Like if you guys don't win tomorrow, it's kind of gonna that's gonna be like a disastrous because y'all are big favorites, man.
No, but remember last year under that psychopath Lampard, Chelsea against Arsenal when Arsenal were literally in the relegation zone, and we all know how that's turned out. So football is a funny old game, and I will never ever since Bayern, I'll never ever make the mistake of underestimating.
Yeah, I understand that, and that's why like the only thing pulling in United's favor is the whole thing with underdogs. Nobody is believing in them. They
have Cristiano. I will never ever. He may be an average, trash, useless footballer. I will never ever deny the power of his goal scoring qualities.
But tomorrow is a big game, though.
What does that mean?
He becomes a ghost. It's not Cagliari or whatever how you say it. You know what I mean?
Cagliarella.
Nah, but all jokes aside, I think you guys are gonna win 2-0 because Mendy, bro. He's a brick wall, man. Mendy and Ramsdale, bro. They've been crazy. London got the best goalkeepers in the world.
Mendy's better though. Ramsdale's doing his thing, but Mendy's better.
London got the best goalkeepers in the world right now.
Man. Okay, so look, let me before I come to your boy Suman, then to Z-Man. Wingabani says, if 6 scores tomorrow, be in for some wild Kai abuse. Mbani, I can almost promise you that not only will Sick not score, he's going to have an amazing chance and he's going to do something brainless and stupid to mess it up. How about that? Your boy Wiseke says, Matt is my new favorite Hangout member. Hashtag. Now, Matt, this should not be taken as a compliment. He is saying this because he's trying to walk you into a trap. Wiseke, leave my people alone and don't talk any of this nonsense. Please don't. Daddy U says, Osama bin Tukeliban and his insurgents get the W. Well, Daddy Us, last I checked, these guys that you call Taliban are the UCL winners. So I think I like you to address Chelsea the UCL winners. Suleiman, talk to me, man, about this game.
I think we're in for a surprise tomorrow because everything's favoring Chelsea. Their defense has always been solid under Tuchel.
So United to win? Are you think United to win?
No, not exactly. I'm just saying, don't count Man United out. Just
I
yet.
won't. No, because Suleiman, I will not. Suleiman, I'll tell you right now. If the Portuguese get one scores the winning goal, that's going to break my heart.
And because like the weird thing is that when you come up with an argument, it's like hard to like argue for a Man United to win, but that's when Man United win. Like
yes,
exactly. So, I think Cristiano Abdul brought up big games, and I feel like in the UCL, like in big games where Man United depend on him, he's shown up. But in the Premier League, whether it be against Liverpool, whether it be against Man City, he hasn't really shown up. So I think this game he's gonna like, since Chelsea's a big team, he's probably gonna show up. So I think he'll probably get a goal, but I'd say like a 2-1 Chelsea win.
Before I come to Z-Man, man, Roma says HH Ballon d'Or is 2 days away. Messi winning his 7th. We're going to discuss this on Sunday. We're going to discuss this on Sunday. If Messi lifts out that Ballon d'Or, it's going to look real awkward.
He is, bro. He is.
Riots.
I'm just saying that based on what he's been doing with PSG and so forth, and the whole thing, and based on how based on how Depay stayed in the Copa America final, is going to look real awkward. Him lifting up that Ballon d'Or. But it is what it is.
Especially Jorginho. I mean,
wait. So wait, is it on Monday or Tuesday?
Monday.
Okay, look. So what we're going to have?
He's going to look like a circus clown lifting that trophy.
Wait, why? Why?
We'll talk about it tomorrow. We'll talk about it tomorrow.
Nah, Puya.
No. We'll talk. Z-Man, talk to me, man. Give me your expert analysis, hater.
Yeah, I would say this, man. Jorginho should win the Ballon d'Or, but that's for another talk. Anyway, in terms of in terms of this game, bro, all I see is Chelsea with the big fat dub, man. This is about to be a W. Look at their team, bro. These guys are missing. Manchester United are missing their 2 starting center backs. They're relying on second string center backs. The fact that they don't have Luke Shaw, they're relying more of an attack minded player. That could help them, but in the case of Chelsea's defense, bro, you guys are defensively solid. And the fact that the only thing is your top goal scorers from position wise have always been your defenders. Like this season, it's been your defenders. That's the only thing. Well, with Pulisic, I do think he's gonna have a field day, especially with those 2 center backs. And I think that Hudson-Odoi is quality, man. I think he's finally showing his quality, and I just think
he's big time. No, Cho is big time. He's big time.
Yeah. So in terms of setup, I just don't see them coming out with the dub. But at the same time, Cristiano Ronaldo, I don't think he's gonna do anything in this game. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't see him doing anything. I think the way you guys are compact, the way you guys defend, I don't think it favors a player like Cristiano Ronaldo because he's gonna have to work in tight spaces. So for me, in terms of just your defensive setup and your offensive setup, all I see is just Chelsea winning. Anything else would be a shocker. Let's be honest. You guys are the clear favorites. You guys have an incredible team. I know you guys are missing. I believe Conte is going to be out, right?
Well, I think he's doubtful. I think, yeah.
Yeah, but then again, you guys are replacing him with Loftus-Cheek, who's really good at carrying the ball from the middle of the park, and the only two midfielders you're gonna have to worry about is McTominay and Fred.
So what makes you think that Cristiano won't do anything based on Chelsea's defensive prowess? Is what you're trying to tell me?
Yeah, no, I think you guys stay compact. I think you guys you guys hunt as a team, and I just feel like in those types of situations, he's not going to get chances. So for me, in terms of just your defensive setup and the way you guys defend as a team, it's going to be very hard for him to get those one-on-one chances with the goalkeeper. So I could see that, and plus his recent, as everyone mentioned, his recent form against EPL teams. I just feel like this game isn't set up for him. But then again, and then you guys are more fluent with that Lukaku coming in. I think, listen, as much as I want to troll you guys for signing Lukaku, even though he's worth a lot for a guy who isn't a starter, for a guy who Chelsea questioned as a starter, I do think he offers something different from the bench, and I feel like that's going to be utilized. That's a great option to have.
He has to start from the bench because a team that beats Juve 4-0, you could have kept that same team. You can't mess with our vibe, man. You can't mess with our vibe.
So yeah, I see Chelsea winning, bro. 3-0. 3-0
So your boy YSK says HH said he'll dye his hair red if London. I never said that. First off, I have no hair, so then I'll be dyeing my actual bald head red. So I know I never agreed to any of that crap. Hell no. So nobody's dyeing any hair. Rob, how do you see this game going? Chelsea, Man U, bro.
Well, I think that United are losing some key players. So I think that because Chelsea is so good defensively, I think that Chelsea will win. So I'm going for Chelsea win 2-0.
Priya, talk to me. Chelsea United, man. Is CS7 going to break my heart?
No, dude. Rudiger's ready, man. Rudiger's ready. Rudiger already bummed Ronaldo in the Euros, and he's ready to do it again tomorrow. So Rudiger's gonna have him on lockdown. I don't know. Is Chalobah gonna play? I watched. Chalobah's gonna play, and he's gonna score. Like I just have a feeling if Chalobah plays, this kid just keeps scoring. I think you're still stuck in the. I feel like you're still kind of stuck in the Lampard days. Like you need to have more trust in your teammates. Like you guys don't have a clown manager. You guys have a proper team with a proper manager.
No. I do have bro. Tuchel is light years away, but I just think that even what I've been hearing from Chelsea fans, there is almost an overconfidence. And I'm like, yes, be confident, but almost cautiously confident, because my thing is like, I've seen this scenario play so many times before where a team who are overwhelming favorites somehow, they end up losing because they're so overconfident. And my thing is because look, United were garbage against Villarreal. It was a Villarreal were just don't know how to finish, but United were crap, especially in that first half. But the thing though is, I cannot deny the power of that man, Cristiano. I just can't. Those man's powers are potent. And I've never, again, trash player, complete garbage football player, awful. But I can't deny bro, he's a Portuguese Gerd Muller. So
yeah, I don't know. I just feel Chelsea, I don't see them going off that 4-0 domination of Juventus and then coming and dropping a complete brick masterclass and losing to Man U. I can't see it. So I just think it's just gonna be like a routine win like Man City did to Manchester United. I think it's gonna be routine, and then at the end of the day we're gonna be on here and be like, yo, you know what? Like Chelsea are those guys. They're the favorites for the league. They're the Champions League favorites.
Easy.
And they'll be on their way with 3 points.
Easy. Your boys are still the favorites, man. Relax, chill. Before I come to
one thing quickly. Ronaldo, he doesn't score from outside the box. So the only way he can score really is if they create chances inside the box. No, wait. No, all jokes aside, this guy, I don't think in the Premier League, the furthest away from goal he scored is the penalty spot. And I'm not joking. So if he's going to score, it has to be inside the box. And I don't think they can get the ball to him inside the box because I think the Rude, he has it aerially. I don't know.
He actually hasn't scored a penalty in the Premier League. He doesn't take penalties.
Yeah, no, he's talking about distance. He's talking about distance from goal. Yeah. Yeah, that's the problem. And then you guys are going to be very compact in the box, so I don't see him getting those type of chances.
Yeah, I don't see it either.
Okay, but you see, now you're created a very disgusting scenario. He's not scored a free kick in 3,000 years. He's not been able to beat the wall in 3,000 years. He's not scored from this, and then you know what will happen? Because it's me. Oh, this is the game that he scores a 40-yard header. This is the
He's
game
not.
that he
He's not, bro. He's not. As long as you guys have one man on there, that's it.
No, because just
Bro, I'm
because
telling
just
you.
to annoy me,
Bro,
just to annoy me. I know this is the game he will pick. Out of all the games you could pick, this is the game that he'll pick. He scores a free kick. Of all the times to score a free kick, it has to be this time.
All I gotta say,
it has to be this time.
Bro, he's not sniffing it,
all I
man.
gotta
He's
say,
past it.
we haven't seen a six-pack in a long time. That's all I gotta say. We haven't seen a six-pack in a very long time.
And I don't want to say crap. So before I come to Osasuna, man, your boy Wiseky says Alonso is gonna pocket Sancho. Hashtag high stakes. Hashtag see you, Matt. Before I come to Osasuna, Matt, how worried are you about Alonso in that position, bro? Matt. All right, in there, bro. Osasuna, talk to me about this game. Chelsea, man, talk to me.
I think it should be a win for Chelsea. Tuchel has these guys like really solid. Like how Tuchel has created a sort of beast. I think, like they don't concede, they don't lose. It's very every week you go into the Premier League, you expect Chelsea to win. Every match you expect the Chelsea win, and so at this point you just get used to it, and it becomes a scenario of how many are they going to win by.
Then what happened against Burnley?
Usually
What
it's
happened
three,
against Burnley?
sometimes it's two. I think in the case of United, Carrick is still manager, and as far as we've seen from these guys in under Ollie and under Carrick because he was assistant, these guys, they don't know how to defend, and Carrick does not know how to coach a defense. So as long as what's his name? I think Telles is going to be on the left back because Luke Shaw is injured.
Yeah.
Reece James is going to continue to exploit that right side, and it's just going to be a continuous onslaught on the right side. Whether Lukaku starts or not, it's going to be just either Mount or Ziyech just constantly assisting and getting the revert. What is it? The outside pass to Reece James, who can either shoot or pick a cross out, and it will just be that consistently over the game. And I don't think United will have any control over how the game goes, and so eventually it will just lead out to be they eventually score one, and then it becomes a second, and then it kind of just becomes a case of Chelsea just defend. Cristiano doesn't get a sniff like he didn't against City and Liverpool, and just as a routine 2-0 win, I think.
Actually, can I ask you a question?
Yes, sir. Go for it.
Could you tell me about the Etch again?
Barry, thoughts about Chelsea, Manny, please, Barry.
Yeah, you see, I'm a very simple man. I'm a 90s boy, so I always had to watch United win Premier League. So I never liked them. I always hated them. I've thought about this game until Sunday. Like, there's no reason for me to say, "Oh, Manu's gonna say what's up," because Chelsea are in better form, to have better players, and everything going for them. But I don't know. I think you feel like me. Like everything is set for Chelsea to say what's up, but
yeah.
There's something wrong about this game that tells me
something is up, man. Something is up.
Something is not going right, and yeah, I hope Man United is gonna get lubricated. Hopefully, because I cannot stand them honestly. But they're gonna have to neutralize this guy Cristiano because yeah, obviously he hasn't shown up against like City or Liverpool or whatever, but yeah, it's something about this that tells me he's gonna do a madness more. But yeah, I think Chelsea's gonna win 2-1. I'll say 2-1, but yeah, something is not going right. Something is not going right.
All right,
and
so
hopefully I'm wrong.
Before I drop this, let me just go to scores from everyone, man. So
you didn't even let me talk about the United Chelsea. Okay. So HH, you see, the day you made that video, I told you Ralph Ragnick is going to be the new Manchester United boss. I
Yeah.
told you this. And the thing is, I think if this game, my problem with this game is if it was Ralph Ragnick versus Tuchel, I would have been like, man, that's a perfect match. Because I think Ralph Ragnick knows how to get a result against Tuchel. But because it's Carrick, I don't know about that. Because Carrick ain't.
Wait, why are you prejudiced against English managers?
I'm not prejudiced against English managers. It's just that like there's a way, like as in coaching, right? There's a way to defend and sit back, and there's a way to do all the other stuff like counter pressing, decision making, and so
But
forth.
he beat Villarreal. He beat Emery. He beat Emery. So
He beat Emery because the players needed a reaction after Solskjaer left. So that's why he beat Emery. But for me, how I see it is I'm seeing a circumcision. I'm gonna say 9-0 Chelsea. Yeah.
That's a wild take. If this is true, Core, no. Respect Core's predictions. Core's exact predictions have actually been solid.
What just happened?
That's the problem with Core. Core's predictions have actually been on point.
And also, no, just very briefly, Core. I don't want to just to be sure. Here. Did you just call him Solskjaer? Did you just call Solskjaer?
Okay. Yeah, I mean he's a jar. He's a jar, so I mean
Okay,
you have to call him
so
Solskjaer,
guys,
yeah.
let me
Yeah.
start with Z-Man. Talk to me about I just want to hear scores. Very briefly, give me a score. So Z-Man, score.
3-0. Ziyech lives.
So it's basically I say 1-1. So I say 1-1. So Z-Man 3-0. Core. Oh, actually, no. Puya, score.
I'll go 2-0. 2-0.
So Barra, you said 2-1, didn't you?
Yes, sir.
Marvelous, score.
3-0
To United.
to Chelsea.
Osasuna.
2-0.
What's it called? Abdul.
If I guess it right, can I have a Have Hope T-shirt?
No. No. You can have a football hot toothpick. I'm doing toothpicks.
2-0 to Blue West Brom.
Yeah, fuck you, man. What's it called? So Rob, score.
2-0 Chelsea.
Matt, score. Abdullahi, score.
I'm gonna go 3-0 Chelsea.
3-0. Wow. Okay. So guys,
Can I do? You forgot me.
Oh yeah. So wait, what score are you?
3-1 Chelsea. 3-1 Chelsea.
So nobody is saying United win.
No, we can't see that.
I don't
Honestly,
want to
bro.
something.
No. We're moving on.
Before you go, please. Please.
No, just very brief. It has to be very brief because we have a lot to go. Very brief.
Question to the panel and to everybody in the chat. If Romelu Lukaku score tomorrow, do you guys want him to celebrate or because he's United now? So.
Wait, what?
I think he should.
I think he should, bro.
Because like,
Of course, these guys ruined his career, bro.
Of course,
These guys ruined his career, bro.
No. Yeah, my thing is that so now if he'd gone from United to Chelsea, then maybe he went from United, was vilified at United by United fans, then he went to Inter. See, if Chelsea were playing Inter, then he wouldn't celebrate out of respect, bro. He had a horrible time at United. Inter reinvigorated him, and now at Chelsea, of course you celebrate, man. Your boy YSK, I think it says, Cole, can you talk about?
Yeah.
Cole, why?
Wait. What does that mean? Explain it, Cole.
Cole, why are you evil for football? Talk to me.
Okay. So I think eFootball's gameplay is absolutely amazing. And Pez has had amazing gameplay. I don't know how much they pay me, but all I know is that the gameplay is absolutely amazing. FIFA is really fast.
Yeah, how much basically you're getting paid?
Are you getting paid?
Congrats on the contract.
This guy's the worst liar.
Because we all know that game is trash. We all know that. Hence, the game is so trash. Ask Zeman. That's why I've been swearing and have a freaking mental aneurysm with that piece of crap FIFA 22.
Yes, seventh division, bro. We were playing terrorism football.
It was so bad. Out of spite and anger, I went to go and buy that piece of junk.
I was laughing in tears, man.
Yeah, but HH, can I tell you something? Can I tell you something about eFootball? Like literally, right? No. I'm serious. Like,
you're still talking.
Okay. I'm just saying, like,
because
to be honest,
I said no, but keep talking. I just said no, but
Carter, how do you know? How do you know how much you're not getting paid? Like how much you're getting paid? You don't even.
No, I joined for free. I joined for free. Yeah,
I doubt that. Can I ask you a question, bro?
Yeah.
How is the weed whacker? How's the weed whacker?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
I have to check the update. I have to check the update.
This universe, man.
No. Shut up. Cole, shut the hell up, please. Shut the hell up, please. Cole, shut the hell up, man. So guys, now Puya, I'm coming straight to here, bro. I'm coming to you straight here. Let's head over to our next topic right here. The boy Sane. Now, let me just give you guys a little, load on the whole Sane. See, for me, I always said this. Sane was always better than Sterling. He was always the better player. But Sterling was just far more effective. And I always said that, Pep, you're making a big mistake not putting more faith into Sane because his upside and his ability is outstanding. But I get it. Because Pep has a very particular way of playing, which obviously hasn't yielded a use still without Messi or Iniesta. But a particular way of playing that Sane doesn't fit in. And my thing is, Lewandowski can carry the weight. We know he can carry the weight. But, it's a loss to rely on Lewandowski getting those goals. But you have Gnabry, you have Mola, Musiala is written on the wings. If Leroy Sane can be that kind of a dude, Bayern are looking very dangerous. For me, Bundesliga is a sealed deal. Obviously, Bayern play Dortmund next Saturday, and I think that they're going to bury them. So, before I come to your boy...
calm down.
Cole, can you just... So
Bayern fans said they don't claim you.
Zohab says 2-1 Chelsea, show to show Lancho levels. Zohab, relax. Don't get so overconfident. Relax. I say 1-1. Puya, has Sane landed? Is Sane finally here, or should we not be reactionary? Because that was a big goal. That was a quality goal. So is Sane finally here, or should we just still say, consistency, more games, seal knockouts? Can you now say what's up in the way that you didn't in that second leg against PSG?
Sane officially landed like 2 months ago. Like he's been our best player for the past 2 months, in my opinion. Like he's finally like all the crap that we said about Sane flopping last year, and I think in my opinion it's because of coming off that year layoff because of his ACL. I think he's actually back. Like he has confidence in his dribbling. He doesn't have that crap because last year we saw when Yogi Low didn't take him to the World Cup, that was like, why aren't you taking him? He said, it's his attitude. Like, you still got to take the guy because of his attitude. And Bayern fans experienced that attitude that Yogi Low was talking about last season. This season, that Sane is gone. This Sane is running back, defending. This guy is trying to dictate play. Every time he gets the ball, he could easily beat 3 or 4 players in 5 seconds. So He's landed. He landed 2 months ago, HH, and I'm really impressed with how he's turned things around after the pretty poor season.
But my thing is that do you trust him? Come those big games in the UCL, like if it's okay, boom, we need you to now say what's up. Because I think the biggest clutch moments for him was of course that's the goal that he scored against Liverpool to give City, which was key in giving City the league title. But do you trust him come crunch time when we not get into the real big time moments during the season?
Well, if we're going off last season's games, let's go for the PSG game. I don't know if you guys remember, but the PSG games were terrible for him. Like he dropped 2 brick performances in the 2 PSG games, and I don't know if you guys remembered. It was the second leg, and it was like the last pass of the game. He could have squared it to Musiala.
Yeah.
He completely he passed it through the middle. It wasn't a shot or a pass to Musiala. Like it was just that was when everyone's like, oh my god. That's but I think we're gonna have to see. We won't. That question won't be answered until we get to the knockout stages because there isn't really a big challenge for Bayern until the knockout stages because we have Dortmund this next week. But to be honest, like
you
every
have
time,
don't disrespect.
When will we ever learn?
Abdul, can you mute your mic, please? Thank you.
Dortmund is before Barca.
Yeah, Dortmund is before Barca because there's no Champions League this week, right? It's in 2 weeks.
No.
Yeah. So Dortmund is so, and I don't take Dortmund seriously anymore. Like we watch them 5-0 every time. Like it's not even their Klassiker anymore. Like it's embarrassing. But yeah, I think Sane, and the thing is with Sane, I think out of our wingers, because we have Gnabry, Sane, and Coman, I think he's the guy that can reach the Robin Ribery levels out of those three guys. Gnabry, I don't think he could reach those peaks that Robin Ribery did.
But he was money though. Like say that, but he was money in that CL run though.
That's true, but I think just based off pure footballing ability, the way he takes on players and everything, I just think he's just a cut above Coman and Gnabry. And if we could keep him playing like this,
really.
Yeah.
Oh, can you please let him land, man?
It'll be your turn. You could speak on it.
Yeah, when he's minutes on, then he can speak.
Yeah. I think he's just a cut above Gnabry and Coman in terms of quality and football technique. So if we could get him playing like this into the knockout stages in the new year, like I think we could be dangerous. But based on the current way Bayern's playing, like Nagelsmann, you better figure this crap out because you are putting on some embarrassing and frustrating performances the past 3 weeks, but I think they'll figure it out come the new year. I think they got it.
Now, Cole, now you can speak now. So, Cole, what are your views on Leroy Sane? As a fake-ass Bayern fan who's really a Barcelona fan, you will always be a hardcore Barca fan, and I'll never recognize you as a black
It's okay,
German
It's okay.
Bayern fan. Now talk about Leroy Sane.
It's okay, Al. All right. Thank you for the disrespect, Al. Okay. So what I want to say is, from what Puya said, that he's better than Gnabry and Coman. I'm gonna be honest with you. You're gonna be shocked when we play against PSG, Gnabry being the player who actually is the much more big game player than Sane is, because Gnabry is world class. I know he doesn't show up against these small teams, and that's good. He's not like a stat pattern, you know.
Wait, so you're saying Gnabry is world class right now? Right now, this week, Gnabry is world class.
He is he's a moments player. So when he gets like a really big moment, he will make use and utilize it. You understand what I'm trying to say? The Sane is, my goodness, I can't stand him. I just cannot stand him, because this is the thing. You dribble 2-3 players, right? And fair enough. The first chance he had today, he should have buried that in the goal. He missed it. He shot it wide. And he kept on doing this. So yes, he might have good dribbling. Yes, he might be taking on defenders and so forth. Yes, he might be helping out defensively and so forth. But his finishing is awful. He's always skying the ball to the sky. And I just cannot take it anymore. Like, it frustrates me that there's such a one thing I see about our team is there's such a favoritism with Sane always starting in the 11. There's such a favoritism. I don't know why he's always in the 11, you know, because Musial should be starting the handle.
A guy with that ability, you always have to give chances.
He's been our best player the last month. I don't really get what you're trying. I don't agree.
Okay. He's been our player the last couple of months, right? When the going was good, but now that we're having poor performances, he's going back to being trash, taking extra touches, unnecessary touches that you're not supposed to take.
He scored a winning goal today.
So was he trash in the game today? Without goal, was he trash in today's game?
That goal, let me tell you something about that goal, right?
I said, was he trashed in today's game? Was he trashed?
I still think he was trash, HH. Even with him scoring that goal, he's still trash. Because look, HH, he had so many opportunities. There was a 1-2. Bro, HH, if you do this against PSG or Liverpool, I'm telling you, they're punishing you. They're punishing you straightforward.
Do you think PSG is going to beat you guys?
I can
yes, flat out 3-0. If we start Sane, he's going to score.
I can somewhat after today's match, I can agree with you, Core, but you can't just say Sane because Lewandowski missed 2 chances. Muller missed two
Mhm.
missed two 1v1s. So the
Yeah,
whole team was just up on
no,
finishing today, but I don't know. I think today's match is just you can't really just say
but
Sane was
Puya, and that's my problem because Lewandowski, I think this is my argument against Lewandowski winning the Ballon d'Or is when the going gets good, that's when he's gonna show up. You understand what I'm trying to say? But today he had a poor performance, so I don't know what's going on in his head really. I think he's a good player and so forth, but in the big game, I'm banking on Muller because Muller and Gnabry are big game players for us. They can do something to help us actually, beat these type of teams.
Yeah.
One thing
I
I
agree with
also
you
want to
because
say about today's, yeah,
I agree
yeah,
with you.
go,
'Cause if you go off, because all we could go off on the big games is last season, right? And in the big games last
yeah,
season, it was garbage. But that was when Sane was just
mhm,
it was just a frustrating 9 months. But this season, going off what
mhm,
we've seen, like sure he has some
yeah.
off games where he plays trash, like today, even though he scored the goal. 90 most of the games he's playing well. He's taking on players and he's creating output and getting assists and scoring goals. So I feel like we have to just wait and see until the Champions League knockouts in February.
I have a
Okay,
question
wait,
for
wait. So, okay,
HH.
cool.
I have
Easy,
a
easy.
question
Just
for
cool. Fine,
you,
fine.
yeah.
You talked enough. So, anyone here? So, does anyone here believe in Sane, not believe in Sane, and so forth? So, talk to me. Suleiman, talk to me.
I believe in Sane. I get what Corey's trying to say about Gnabry, and he shows up in big moments, and I completely agree with that. But I think Sane will show up in big moments for Bayern this season in the Champions League in the knockouts, because last season he was obviously coming off that big injury. So we'll just have to wait and see. But Sane, when you look at him under Pep at Man City, he was a quality player, and he was just fantastic to watch. So yeah.
What's it called? Abdul Sane. Do you believe in your boy Sane to rise like a Phoenix for Bayern?
HH, I always keep it real. You know that, right?
Well, no, but having a Dynamo Kiev as your logo is the opposite of keeping it real. That's called keeping it fake. But continue.
Nah, but you just didn't know that I was a Kiev fan. I hadn't introduced you to my side.
There you go. Keeping it fake. Continue.
Yeah. I don't ever watch the Bundesliga, and I don't ever watch Bayern, so I can't tell you, bro. And I never
Shouldn't
watched
you be watching the team that could deliver a doctorate towards you in December? Shouldn't you be doing some reconnaissance?
I'm doing like the blind faith and blind hope, I'm just turning up on the day of the exam without having revised and just hoping for the best.
And Abdul, I tried doing that. It never worked. So there you go.
But no, bro, like I'm not gonna sit here and talk shit like about Sunday. I never watch him play, so I can't tell you.
Even at City, or
no, but we're talking about Bayern Sunday right now.
Yeah.
Can I talk about it?
Oh, okay. So Barry, Barry, talk about Barry.
Yeah, I believe in this guy. I remember in his days with Schalke and his performance against Real Madrid in 2015. That was one of my favorite performances from a youngster. The way he dribbled past Modric and scored that amazing goal with his left foot. I knew that he could be something special. But I think that the 2021 knockout stage against PSG really hurt him because the reason why I'm so hard on him is because
Barry, one, two.
H, I got a question. Can I ask you a question? Okay.
Can I speak on Sane?
Wait. Who said they want to speak on Sane?
Marvelous.
I want to ask a question too. So. Okay.
Oh yeah. Okay, yeah. Marvelous, talk to me.
You can you hear me?
Yeah, Barry, you're completely cut off, bro.
No, it's my mic tripped for a second. My bad.
Okay, sorry, Barry. Finish, Barry.
Oh yeah. I think it was very frustrating the 2021 run because the reason why I'm so hard on him is because I know what he can do on the football pitch, and I want to see him perform and do well. It was very frustrating, but like Puya and Kor said, he's one of the best performing players in this club for the past month. His speed, his dribbling, his ball control is pretty amazing. So, I think the 2021 knockout stage is going to be like a redemption arc for him because he's going to have to prove people that, okay, Bayern bought me to be this. robbery or Robin replacement, I can step up and do something for this team if Lewandowski or Milan aren't their day. So yeah, we're gonna have to see. But from what I saw these past 4 weeks, I'm pretty impressed, and hopefully we'll see something like this later on in the year.
Yeah, okay.
Richard, I have a question for you.
Cool. Just wait, hold on to your question first, and then I'll get to the question. So Marvelous, talk to me.
Yeah, I think Leroy Sane is a world-class talent. I think the injury that he suffered at City and him having issues behind the scenes with Pep as to his playing time really set him back. And I think right now, even as good as he's playing, it's not the best that he can possibly play. I think there's still more in his locker. I think he still has a ways to go in terms of refining his game. But as far as being a forward player at Bayern, a la Lewandowski, he has the most talent and the most potential. So I think to even doubt him, the only way I can see him not living up to what he can be would be his attitude, which Pep Guardiola questioned at times at City. But as far as if he's able to build consistency, continue getting a run of games, play week in, week out, he has everything. Even sometimes people try to down on him by saying he's selfish, but I always bring up the point of, to be a great player, you have to have some selfishness. You have to have some...
No, but you have to be selfish but effective. It's fine to be selfish, but you have to be selfish and effective. So
that's true, but I feel like in his case, him being more effective will come with the seasoning as he goes and develops. He's a world-class player, no doubt. I wish we had him at Chelsea to give us a different, more direct option.
Okay. So before I come to Osasuna, man, so I want to, because shout out for your dub, but I need to explain this. It says the irony with Cole is that he asks if we understand what he's saying. I never do, and yet makes himself extremely clear with "skies the ball into the sky."
Yeah. I'm not wrong. He always skies it on the sky. Today he had two of them.
Skies it on the sky. No, we're talking about your brain, bro. Skying it.
Why, you want me to sing the Nico and Vince song to you? Am I wrong?
No, Cole.
Okay.
That doesn't make grammatical sense. Skies the ball into the sky. It's poor English. That's what he's trying to say to you. So you shouldn't be putting your support behind that and everything. And also, Cole, we do know what you're trying to say. So you don't need to ask us whether we understand what you're trying to say. I do believe that we do know what you're trying to say. But Osasuna,
I was trying to ask a question.
Okay. Osasuna, please talk to me about Sane, please.
I think this is the key that Bayern were missing last season. As Puyo was saying, he dropped 2 disaster classes that pretty much cost Bayern against PSG last season, and who knows what they could have done if they had gone through that, right? So I think now that they've unlocked that, now it's left to, the manager, because Nagelsmann has... I don't watch Bundesliga, but from the results that I've seen, clearly there's... if you see Sane playing so well, Lewandowski getting all of these goals, and yet you see these 2-1 losses, you see these 5-0 loss against what is it, Mönchengladbach. So I think it's really, that's what it is. What's this called? Nagelsmann needs to solve whatever the hell is going wrong there. I think the defense is a little bit shaky, so maybe get the Soul out of there, right?
So, do you believe in him saying what's up though? Do you think that Sane's ceiling can be he's one of the best players in the world, or do you think that bridge has passed?
I mean, he needs to learn how to finish. That's the thing. The final ball is his problem. He just needs that final ball, and then he will become pretty much one of the best players in the world. Yes, but until that happens, you can't say anything yet.
Okay, so wait, before Shotty Boy Wisegate says, skies it's on the sky, war 2021 #eFootball.
I know my football.
Core, can you see the issue with that sentence there? Skies it into the sky.
Okay, so I know it's poor English, but you
No.
just
But
told
Paul,
me
do you
that
know
you
why?
understood
But do
what
you know
I'm
why
saying.
it's? But do you know what the issue is with that sentence?
Sky's it in the sky, right? That's what you're talking about.
Yeah.
And I'm saying you said you understand what I'm trying to say.
I said,
I
do you
don't
know
have
what?
good
Do
English.
you know what the issue is with saying skies it's into the sky? Do you know? Do you understand what the issue is?
Okay, educate me then, sir.
If you've skied it, you've skied it. So why are you saying skied it into the sky? If you've skied it, you've already skied it.
Okay, I understand. I hear you.
English lesson on the football heart.
I know my football. I know my
You
football.
understand
I'm
what he's
just
trying to say.
letting you.
Okay,
Yeah.
Corey, that is not. Never mind.
That core never changed, man. Never changed.
Wait, Z-Man, talk to me about
Before Zima,
talk
Paul,
to
you should have,
me
like, you should not have told
about
the educated.
Sane, man. Talk about
What
Sane.
English does he even know to educate you?
So I'm hearing that Araujo needs to injure 2 players, is what I'm hearing, against Bayern Munich. That's what I'm hearing, because he's coming into form, and I haven't watched that much of him, but I know how much of incredible talent he is when it comes to just his dribbling ability and his ability to like just create space out of nowhere. And if he's coming into form, and I fear what he's going to do with Barcelona. I haven't watched that much of him in Bundesliga, to be honest with you. So yeah.
We're not bullying anybody. We're all friends here. We're here to have a laugh and a joke.
Yeah.
Okay, let me say, Cord, do you feel you bullied here on the Hangout?
No. We're just here to have fun,
Are
guys.
you sure?
It's not personal.
Because I don't want to be seen as a bad guy. Are you sure that you don't feel bullied?
Oh no. You're my Nigerian brother, so I we're just all here to have fun. So yeah.
Cool. Thank you, bro. Thank you, bro. Football Network, man. Sane, man. Do you think Sane is gonna say what's up and be that dude for Bayern, man?
Yeah, I mean, there's a reason why the Bayern Munich, took so much time to get Leroy Sane, because even though he was injured, they know that he's a very talented player, and on his day, he's definitely one of the best wingers in the world. He scored against Bielefeld today. I mean, not a good side, but in what is a very dull game, you need moments like that, and that's what Leroy Sane brings. And against Barcelona, like, I fear for them, because I feel like Leroy Sane, he's going to,
You never know, man. Football is a funny game, man. Football is
gonna
drop a 3.
No, it's not a funny game, bro.
Z-Man.
It's not a funny game.
Yeah, I just feel like against Barcelona, it's just.
Wait. Why is this your AVI?
Oh, I just change it all the time. I just find that funny.
I know.
I'm not gonna lie.
Why do you find it funny?
Because Materazzi is kind of a. Nah, it's not. It's not with Zidane. It's a bit personal with Materazzi because he's kind of an a-hole. So like yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but yeah. As for Sane, yeah, I just pray for the Barcelona fans here, like Abdul, Z-Man. I pray for you guys, Suleiman. Yeah, good luck. That's all I'm going to say regarding Sane. Good luck.
Appreciate
you. So guys,
don't worry, we got Garcia, man. We got Garcia.
let me.
I've not spoken about Sane.
What?
I've not spoken about Leroy Sane.
All right, okay. So briefly, talk to me, Sane. Talk to me. Sane.
Well, I think if you watch Sane of towards Pep Guardiola in Manchester City, you could see that he has an attitude problem in terms of his attitude. But no one doubted his talent because we know how talented and how good of a player he is. It's just about his attitude and his consistency. And with him bringing up this point now is good because for the upcoming matches, especially Barcelona, that is a scary opponent to face. And I think he needs to refine his finishing more and it needs to be more consistency. Sometimes football, your decision making is very important in football, and the way
I agree.
When you make bad decisions, sometimes it can affect your entire life. So sometimes when you make a good decision, it can also be a positive or a negative impact depending on the decision you make. So Sane needs to be more precise in everything he do in terms of his decision and in the way he play. Once he can effect that into his game, for me, it's game over. He will be the best regardless of what
your boy Wiseky says war greater than Mrs. Smallwood. Shout out to Mrs. Smallwood. It was a great match. Hashtag ATL, hashtag eFootball, hashtag folklore. You know that White is actually insulting you by calling you folklore. You realize that. So Cole, why
Yeah.
he's not your friend with us. So don't think he's your friend. He's actually your enemy.
I mean, I don't take
And
everything
he called
personal.
you,
It's
he
just
also
like,
called you stupid as well, which is very rude.
yeah, I don't take it personal. It's not
So,
big.
well, you should. Well, you should. I think you should. I think you should take it very personally. So,
Italy.
Let's now come up to this your boy here, man. So, guys, I'm going to put it very, very simply. Lampard was a freaking moron. The guy was a complete and utter moron, and I don't care what anyone says. I still view him as a freaking moron. But let's keep things a stack here, man. Gerrard, he is taking baby steps. 2 games, 2 wins now for Villa. Things are looking peachy. Guys, could Gerrard be the truth? Who feels that Gerrard could be the next great guy who was a great player and great manager? Because guys, I told you, I can only name you 2 players who were amazing players and amazing managers, Cruyff and Zidane, and that's it.
Also Beckenbauer.
Yeah, Beckenbauer as well.
Look at Beckenbauer. Yeah, Beckenbauer.
And Maradona.
Yapankis.
What he did with Argentina.
Excuse me?
Yapankis.
Oh, no, Yapankis was not an amazing player.
He was pretty
decent,
good. What do you mean?
No. Okay.
Oh, I said pretty good.
What about Ancelotti?
When I mean amazing, where you were considered like one of the best in the world.
Yeah,
like,
What about Pep?
Oh no, it was Hikings
Pep
was
was
good.
solid,
Hikings
man.
was good. Let's be honest.
No. Solid is one thing. Another thing is, was Heinkes ever as good as Zidane, Beckenbauer, or your
He's
boy
a
Cruyff?
UCL winner, bro. Multi-league winner.
Oh, you're talking about in terms of back-to-back CLs. That's what you're talking about.
No,
right?
as in how amazing you were as an individual.
How
Yeah, you
regarded
can be decent, you can be good.
Mhm.
Then there's exceptional, which is what Cruyff was, which is what Zidane was, which is what Thingy was. So how many exceptional players succeeded in management? Very few. Very few. Like
What about Ancelotti?
Ancelotti was decent, but he wasn't exceptional. But he was good.
No,
But he
what's
wasn't exceptional.
define exceptional? Is Stephen G considered exceptional?
You see, now that's where
That's a good question.
Gerrard was, I would say he was exceptional in the Premier League, but not in the world. See, Gerrard for me was never world class, but he's definitely one of the best midfielders in the Premier League. So he's exceptional in the Premier League, but maybe not in the world. But he was definitely exceptional in the Premier League. So, and for me, like Heinkes, because basically you would know the fact that Heinkes isn't really talked about as, man, look at his amazing playing career and so forth, in the same way that people talk about Cruyff's career, Beckenbauer's career, or Zidane's career. Not saying that he was, of course, I'm sure he was decent, but the fact that not a lot was made about him to the same degree as Cruyff, thing and so forth, boom. And Gerrard, say whatever you want about whatever for England and everything, he had huge moments, and he's considered one of the best midfielders of his generation by some dudes. So my thing though is, what chance do you think of Gerrard saying what's up as the manager? Let me come to your boy Z-Man. Gerrard's the manager, he succeeds.
I mean, you never know. I mean, he started well, and I do think unlike other managers, I do feel like he has an idea of the style he wants as a manager, and I just feel like with that style, with his idea, will it translate to a bigger club? And I think that he's bound to take over Liverpool at some moment, and I feel like the way Liverpool, the players they have, they could play his style of football, and the fact that they have high quality footballers. And the expectation is to, win trophies and actually have a team in place for him. I think he has, every chance to succeed. It's just that once you go to a top elite club, you never know if he's gonna cut it out. And so far he's been exceptional. By the way, I feel like when we look at Lampard and his chance to coach Chelsea, and we look at Stephen G, the only reason why Stephen G is given a chance is because Klopp is there. They already have a manager in place. I feel like if that wasn't the case, would he take the job?
There we go. I believe if he was vacant, he wouldn't. If you look at his interviews and so forth and everything, I believe that he isn't Lampard. So if that job was available and they offered it to him, he'd be like, no. because he knows how important he is, and he knows how important it is not to fail. That's why he's taking his time to really learn his trade. And so, bro, why didn't Lampard take the Norwich job? Take Norwich. Wait, what?
No, they're about to get relegated. You don't want to get caught up in that relegation form. I feel like he's waiting for a mid-table team. I feel like he's waiting for a mid-table team.
You can't run before you freaking walk up or before you crawl. And my thing is, Gerrard, see, you think that we will never know. And I think the issue that people have here is history has taught us that all because you're an amazing player doesn't mean that you'll be an amazing manager. I'm watching. I watched the first episode of the events of All on Nothing, man, and it breaks my heart just watching Pirlo, because I'm like, bro, do you know how amazing Pirlo? For me, Pirlo is one of my go-to midfielders. Him and Riquelme and Okokocha as well. So to see a guy who, even when you look at Pirlo, like, this guy doesn't know what he's doing. You could just see that this guy is clueless with how a manager works. But put him on a pitch, the guy is a complete Zen master. So, and I think the issue, which is what the issue that a lot of guys have with Chelsea, is that, bro, like, all because you're an amazing player doesn't mean that you can successfully translate that into becoming that dude. That
also goes for top managers. I mean, you look at even if you look at Koeman, his initial years in, like, PSV, and you look at his, he's actually won trophies, but it just didn't translate to the top.
Zeman, can we not talk about that guy?
No. I'm just saying sometimes that can happen. That's what I'm saying. Sometimes it doesn't translate in general, but so far he looks good. I mean, I don't know if it will translate, and it still is a gamble regardless, but so far he's taking the right steps, and he looks like he's confident on his style. So yeah.
Your boy Alonso says, are you going to talk about Madrid against Sevilla? Oh, yeah, no, I mean, we'll pop in. We'll have a quick prediction on that. Yeah, we'll have a quick prediction on that for sure. And your boy Waska says, Javi is on the list with Zizou. # Alliance Showdown. Don't you dare put, with all due respect to Javi, don't you dare put Javi on the same list as freaking Zizou, man. Okay, Zizou is what we call a unicorn, man. Zizou is what
will we talk about Ballon d'Or? Will we talk about Ballon d'Or?
Tomorrow. We'll talk about Ballon d'Or tomorrow. We'll talk about Ballon d'Or on Sunday. And then obviously we're going to have a special Ballon d'Or show on Monday. So,
cool.
Okay, what are we doing here? So, anyone else want to pop in on this whole Gerrard thing, whether he can say what's up?
Yo, can I go on that?
Barrett,
who said me? Okay. I think it's very good that he's taking steps, because you don't want to get to start small and then go up into the big dog league. You need to, before you fly, you need to learn how to run and everything.
Yeah.
So but Aston Villa, bro, they're not looking bad. I like how they played. They're aggressive, but like passive aggression. Like, they're not like terrorists or like not terrorist football, but like they're pressing well. The defense is looking solid, and Leon Bailey saying what's up. So yeah, so far I like what they do, and yeah, it's progression. It's very good for Gerrard, because we all know that at some point he wants to take that Liverpool job, but yeah, he's smart with it. He doesn't want to risk his like reputation for Liverpool, because he's so important for the fans and the culture over there. So yeah, so far so good.
Now, wait, hold on. So your boy Wesley says, Javi has multiple paprika cups and... Look, don't diss Javi. Yes, he got his badges on Arrakis and so forth and everything. But I say, guys, if Javi beats Bayern at the Allianz and leads Barca to a UCL, that's we're going to look really real stupid apart from me.
Yeah, but
we're all going to look real stupid if he leads them to a UCL.
And if
Depay, Abdul, if Depay scores the Champions winning goal, you're no longer allowed him.
You know why I don't like this YSK talk and these people talking about Allianz. Like, even if we get smashed 8-10-0, bro, I won't it won't say anything about Javi, bro. It's a shit team, bro. Like, even if you put Zizou in there, bro, he would get smashed.
Oh yeah, easy. Don't insult my guy Zizou.
Man, that game is
pointless. Wait, hold on. Let me read this. Your boy AB says, anytime it's a Bayern related topic, Cole's only arguments is PSG and Liverpool can beat us. Man's ball knowledge is in the drink. Cole,
You know why
that
I
is
keep
an
saying that?
insult. Cole,
Yes. Let
that's
me
an
answer
insult towards
AG.
you. Cole, do you want to respond to this?
Yes, definitely. So the reason why I'm saying PSG and Liverpool will beat us is because, bro, look at individual talent of PSG. If you match individual talent,
Did you see the Man City game?
you don't let me finish.
No,
But
Cole.
L,
You
why
no,
can't
Cole.
you let me finish?
Cole,
Can you
I know
tell me
you
why
can't
can't you
finish.
let
No,
me
Cole.
finish?
This is why you can't finish is
Just explain to me why can't I
no,
finish?
Cole. You're literally doing exactly what he's complaining you of doing. What he's saying
Yeah.
to you is, even if the topic didn't call for PSG and Liverpool can beat you, you're going off topic. So the topic is about how Sane. Then you talk about PSG and Liverpool. PSG and Liverpool is not the freaking topic. So you talk about PSG. No. You're making his point that why are you talking about PSG and Liverpool and not actually addressing the points specifically of the topic.
Okay. So the reason why is, let me tell you why. PSG and Liverpool, right, are favorites. So whenever Bayern comes up, you have to also put PSG and Liverpool because
doing the
they are
same thing.
amongst with City.
You're
They're
doing
amongst
exactly
City.
what he just said.
But I have to put them together. I can't let them all just be individual.
No. Look, we're talking about Sane. We're talking about an individual, not a team. So you're making this point because you're talking about teams that is not on the topic. That's off topic. So you're proving him right.
So I can't go off topic. That's what you guys are saying.
Because you need to answer the question. You don't need to talk about PSG and Liverpool.
Okay. I'll be a student and listen to your advice from now on. Thank you.
Will Man U win anything before the decade ends? I believe so. Man. I believe so. No. I believe they will. So, guys,
Gerrard,
it's time for us to talk about this, man. We cannot ignore this any longer, man. So where we at? 202.
Oh.
All right, guys.
You talking about
Look,
CR7?
No.
Christina.
No. That's old news. Come on. This is something similar, but something different. So, guys, look. Now, let me say this, okay?
Sweet.
Let me open by saying that, guys, I didn't see the reverse jinx here. I did not. I promise you, I did not.
Oh, I love football.
Okay, guys, can I be real here? Let me be real. I honestly, it's finished. You can call him the GOAT. That's your prerogative. I'm not going to change your view, but you already know where I stand. I'm not here to now do the whole Cristiano's crap, can't win the World Cup, blah blah. If you still believe he's the GOAT, that's on you. It's a free world. You can believe whatever you want to believe, but I don't believe that the World Cup is a reality check because this is the highest form of competition.
I agree with HH on that. That one day I agree.
So, yeah. Abdul, what was the meaning of that receipt?
You said Portugal are finished.
Portugal, Abdul. Guys, let me level to you right now. Can we? Okay, guys. Can we be real? Let's. I don't have any gloves, but let's just take off the gloves right now. The gloves are now off. Who really see? Something big is going to happen because we're going to lose a heavy hitter. No offense to North Macedonia. No offense to Turkey because Turkey have some beautiful women as well. So shout out to my Turkish women out there doing your thing. And shout out to North Macedonia. What up? We're going to miss out on a heavy hitter, which is probably either going to be Italy or Portugal.
You know what this guarantees, right? This guarantees an emergency hangout, regardless.
Well, no. I mean, he was right.
You know what do basically? Like, I'm actually going to. But see, I'm actually going to already, because streaming, you can do stuff in advance. I'm actually
going to. Yeah, you're going to just put emergency hangout, one or the other. Just put Italy are doomed or Cristiano Ronaldo out.
Yeah, so basically, I'll just put emergency hangouts and I'll just change the thing. But hold up. What if it's North Macedonia and Turkey in the final?
That's what I'm saying, bro. We're sleeping on Turkey, bro. They could
That's
come up
wild.
clutch.
No,
Bro,
no. Since
Turkey
the
won't
Euro
do it.
we're
2020,
sleeping
No,
on these
no.
men,
We
man.
said we were
Turkey
sleeping
won't
on
do
them
it.
in the Euros. Do you remember the Euros, bro? We were saying they're dark horses. They
HH
dropped
doesn't want to remember the
points.
predictions. You remember the predictions?
Nah, bro. They made it
shout
this
out to
far,
my
man.
No, no,
goons
no,
in
no,
They
no,
beat
Turkey, bro.
Germany. North Macedonia beat Germany.
Ever since Turkey did that to me, Portugal are swiping, beating the living daylights out of them. Ever since that prediction where they made me look like a complete muppet and fool, I am not. Nah. So guys, look, let's focus on Cristiano Ronaldo.
Oh,
Now, guys,
man.
look, this looks bad. This looks bad, but guys, I want to tell you something right now, and I'm being fully real. Yes, I call him he's an average football player. He should never dribble, and he's awful to watch. He's an absolute disgraceful player to watch. I've never seen a goal scorer like him. Never. I've never seen a guy with the kind of mental strength and mental fortitude that he has. Never. And I believe that Cristiano is going to do something amazing to lift his country through. And people believing, because I remember basically when this happened, someone sent me like a Twitter DM and said that, and he must have been a Cristiano fan. It was like, bro, why is it that Europe is so hard? And to Europe qualification is so hard and difficult. And I was like, hey, look, bro, I mean, I level with you. And guys, let me be real with you guys. I know you won't believe me. I really thought that Qatar made a payment that said, bro, this guy has 300 million followers on Instagram. We need that for our World Cup. We need that for our World Cup. Guys, 300 million Instagram followers, that's real. That's real. So I thought, guys, the payments bounced. The check bounced. It had to bounce. So guys, guys, please, I beg you, I want you to be real right now. Abdul, do you believe Cristiano can do the amazing? Do you believe our goats can do the amazing and inspire Portugal to go through what is a hellish World Cup playoffs?
I wish. You know, our GOAT. You know, every hero, they all have a vulnerability.
This man started a whole lecture.
Free kick.
They got the Achilles.
Abdul, are you reading a poem right now?
Can Abdul read out the poem? Abdul, continue with the poem.
No, it's not a poem. Like, it's facts. You know, every hero, they have that Achilles heel, you know, that weak spot. And unfortunately for our GOAT, because I know he's your GOAT as well, when his team needs him the most in a big game.
Oh, don't do this.
Especially
easy. Abdul, let me respond. Abdul, Sweden, 2013, he dropped a three-piece. And now in a playoff to qualify for the World Cup. Now, albeit at the World Cup, he hits a one-man wall against Germany. That's easy, guys. No, guys.
That every player was walking away from.
Okay, quickly. Just side note. Abdul, I know he's our GOAT, but Abdul, how does our GOAT hit a one-man wall?
Are you talking about the 2014 World Cup against Germany?
Oh, that's a violation, bro. They walked away from it. That's the worst part, bro.
You know,
no, guys, stop laughing, guys. No.
This man didn't want that, bro.
That's when he was supposedly good at free kicks too.
No. You saw how confident he was before that.
Yeah,
guys,
he was doing he was like breathing heavily. You know,
can you be respectful? Wait, Abdul, can you please talk? Abdul, can you please talk? This is ridiculous. Abdul, can you please talk about this?
It's not just on Ronaldo, you know, because behind Ronaldo, I'm told that the best number 10 in the world plays. The numero uno, number 10. You know what I mean? So
the players were dodging it, bro. They were all trying to dodge it, bro.
So sorry, Abdul, continue. Because I just wanted just to show it for visual context, but please continue. So no, Abdul, our goat is in a very difficult position, but Abdul, I have hope. Abdul, I have hope. Abdul, Chris. Okay, now look, guys, look. So Cristiano is what going to be 37 next year.
He's gonna be 37 when they play.
Abdul, Abdul, listen to me right now. 30. Shout out to Miss World. 38, 39, 40, 41. Abdul, I'm going through it right now. Abdul, I'll be real with you. Abdul, 41-year-old Cristiano is going to America.
Isn't he banned?
Are you sure?
Wait.
He's
He's
banned,
going to
actually. He
Canada.
can't- that's
Canada and Mexico. He's going to Canada.
No, he can't show up, bro.
Hey,
what if they have the group stage in the US, bro? They
I'm
get
waiting
knocked
for
out 'cause this
I'm
guy
waiting
has to
for
stay home.
I'm waiting for
That's a waste
Cristiano
of
in
a
the
seat,
north, bro.
man.
You know, I spoke
Cristiano.
to listen. Nah,
No,
don't you?
that guy has to wait mid-40s, bro.
Hey, bro, I'm waiting for Cristiano in the north, bro.
Wait, Abdul, okay. Shout out to Miss World. Wait, 42, 43, 44.
Yeah, mid-40s, bro. He has to wait until he's mid-40s, bro.
But if Santos is still there, bro, he'll start every game. They'll start him in a wheelchair.
No, all jokes aside, though,
That guy will be in a wheelchair, bro. He'll be in a wheelchair, bro. No way, I think I let the man play in a wheelchair.
No, but wait. When I think about it, he can't play in the 26 World Cup because he can't go into the US.
Abdul, that is why I said.
Yeah.
He can't. He's gonna get locked up if he enters in the US, bro.
That's why 45 is the new mark.
The US.
Yeah.
Let's be honest, though. All
No,
jokes
no,
aside,
but
he'll be at the Qatar World Cup. He'll be at Qatar World
I spoke to Martin, Martin Rosario.
Yes.
After the draw, and I said, if he gets knocked out, does that mean he's gonna retire soon? And then he said to me, he probably has one more Euro in him. The Euro 24, where he will be 39, I think. But man,
No.
The problem is,
hold on. Why are you assuming that Portugal can't get through?
I'll tell you why. Because my bro, he watches these streams.
Hey, shout out to Abdul's bro. Shout out to Abdul's bro.
Yeah, so on the 30th of October, the day before Halloween, he was out shopping for like a Halloween outfit, a Halloween outfit. And he went over to the ghost section,
Abdul, don't.
No. And he met Ronaldo. Apparently, he told me this. I can't verify it. So apparently, he met Ronaldo in the ghost section.
Abdul, see, guys.
He asked him. My brother asked him, why are there no ghost suits left?
Abdul. So, guys, if any Ronaldo fans listen to this, I don't co-sign the crap coming out of Abdul right now. Abdul, you're being disrespectful and you're being rude. So I'm gonna ignore what
Abdul, relax. Cristiano fanboys gonna send you death threats.
No. Because see, my thing is that, guys, all jokes apart, it looks bad. Turkey
It does.
And potentially Italy or North Macedonia.
Yeah, but Italy have been poor as well. Italy, if they won one of their last two games, they would have been through. But they drew because J5, the Ballon d'Or contender.
We'll talk about J5.
J5, he skied the penalty in the skies. He skied the penalty into the skies. And then against was it who did they play? Northern Ireland,
Switzerland.
No, and the second game, the last game.
Yep, Northern Ireland, 0-0.
Northern Ireland, and they.
Wow.
Bro, they couldn't score against them, bro.
Yeah, I mean, you can't beat Northern Ireland. I mean, bro.
Can I make a case for Portugal?
That was horrible. And
let see. Put it this way. If I'm Portugal, this might sound risky. You might need to sack Santos before these games. it's risky because if Santos is still in charge, it can still happen, but it's dicey. It's dicey.
Yeah, Martin. He said to me, Martin Rosario. He told me that he envisioned something happening. He envisioned that
doping.
Roma will sack Mourinho from now until like February. And then come that, they will sack Santos when the opportunity opens, and then they'll hire Mourinho.
No. Like, do you know, like, see, for me, that is like my hype. Do you know how hyped that would be? Mourinho in the doghouse for those most winning games of
No, he said actually it would be very bizarre for you, because you love Mourinho.
Yes, it would. No. It would be weird. It would be weird.
It would be weird, yeah.
It'd be weird. No, because my dream is, my ideal scenario is Mourinho to win with Portugal without Cristiano. That's my ideal scenario. Because I need Mourinho at a World Cup. I need Mourinho at a World Cup or a Euros, but especially I need Mourinho at a World Cup, but preferably not without Cristiano. Just.
But we need to discuss what will happen with your career on YouTube if they do go on to win it with Ronaldo scoring in the final.
Oh no. Okay. So Abdul, so you believe that Portugal are making the World Cup?
Yeah. I think they check. They'll send it again, and the second time it won't bounce.
Guys, remember, if at first you don't succeed, try again. So before I come to your other boys, so your boy Wisecase says, I need this energy from the panel. #Penaldo. Look, Wisecase, I believe in your boy. Deru says he's wanted by the feds. #ageism. But he's not wrong. Cristiano, if he goes to America, I think he'll get reprimanded and so forth. So I'm not sure he can actually attend the World Cup So the World Cup in 2026 is what? So that's Mexico, Canada, and America.
Yeah. Yes.
That's all three.
Yo, we're waiting for Cristiano in the north, bro. We're waiting on it in the mountain.
But what if Portugal don't have any games in America?
No, that's impossible.
No.
So you're saying that?
Because the big knockout matches are going to be in the US.
So there is Okay, yeah. Okay, so every single group game must have at least one game in America. You're saying every group game has at least one game.
We are now without divided across 3 counties.
Your just want to make sure he's not going to be there. Yeah.
Bro, even the knockout stage, bro. What is he going to do if he can't be there?
With you. See, Cristiano is a weirdo. This guy at 41 will say, "Yeah, I can play." You're dealing with. Even me watching this whole Juve all or nothing thing. You're dealing with a very strange man, like a really strange, self-obsessed man. If he can walk, if he can walk at 41, bro, he's gonna go to our World Cup. He's going to go to our World Cup at 41, and if
he wants that knockout goal,
push him 45. Abdul, push him 45. What are you saying? 45 will be there. What? 45. 45 will be there. Your boy, let me hit you. Your boy, Chris. Your boy, Chris says, Passion mentions Italy might destroy our goats. We're gonna get to Italy.
Facts.
Afterwards, we're gonna get to Italy afterwards, man.
Turkey can destroy him.
Can I talk about my goal, please?
Yeah. Baron, we're gonna take it. So Daddy U says, call him Dr. Seuss. 0 dribbles, 1 twins. Loves the box. Jesus. Daddy Usman, I mean, your sense of comedy is
a bit strange.
Much to be desired. Miss B Nation says CR7 goal versus Serbia and the ref didn't count as. Bro, look, I mean, it looked like it crossed the line, man. And how? But Miss B, I'm telling you right now, I think he's going to do it. I think Portugal he's going to find a way. Portugal and Cristiano are going to find a way. But look, match is going to be insane. Match is going to be freaking insane. Barry, talk to me, bro.
Yeah, man. This is a tough situation, man. Even though Cristiano is 75 years old, he can still score them goals, and this is huge because Turkey. First of all, I think I give up on Turkey, bro. Since the Euros, I don't trust these dudes anymore. So I expect them to go to face Italy. Hopefully, I dare Italy to lose against North Macedonia. I dare them to lose this game.
Anything can happen, bro. Anything can happen.
Yeah, football. Nothing is guaranteed in this beautiful game, but I expect Italy and Portugal to face up, and then, bro, this can be done, because Italy
No,
and
no,
their
no, 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 no,
defense.
Barrett. If he goes through Turkey and Italy, I think they're winning the World Cup.
Yeah,
because that's how the things happen. If he
the
comes
confidence.
that, yeah, basically, it puts you in a great position, man. So, but do you think that they will go through though?
Yeah, bro. Qatar, like, don't think Qatar got that World Cup like legally and everything. They're gonna make sure that the biggest superstar in this game is gonna be there. Like, no, there's no way that Cristiano's not gonna be there. He's gonna be there. Like, come
on. Your boy Daddy Oos says, "Our goats love the box, twins and Andorra." Daddy Oos, thank you for your contribution, bro. Bless your soul, man. Z-Man, how worried are you about our goats, bro, missing out on the World Cup? I'm not, but are you worried?
This is it, man. This is what we've been waiting for, folks. This is the moment of truth, bro. We've been waiting for this for the longest. Oh, Cristiano Ronaldo is not making it, bro. He's not making it. Italy gotta stop him,
What
bro.
makes you so
Italy
sure he
gotta
doesn't
stop him, bro.
make it?
Bro, I'm telling you, bro. Just based on their form, bro. I think they might struggle with Turkey. Like people.
March is a long way away. March is a long way away.
Yeah. It depends on their squad, bro. We can't. There's no way Italy's gonna miss out on 2 World Cups, man. There's no way. They just won the Euros. I think they'll be the first team to have won the Euros and not qualify for the next World Cup. But I don't think there's any team in history that's done that.
It's wild, bro. It's wild.
No, bro. I need Cristiano Ronaldo out of here, man. I need it just for the agendas, bro. Just for the agendas. Twitter will explode.
See,
man.
my thing is,
Twitter will explode.
I do think that people would. Z-Man, I'm telling you right now. You know how there's some of those Christian fans who like have had plastic surgery to change their eyes and so forth. Z-Man, think about some of those fans. If he doesn't make this, I genuinely fear for their health and safety.
Egg boy heroes. Egg boy heroes.
The tears. Oh my god, the tears that are gonna be happening with Turkey score a last minute goal.
Oh, it will be amazing, bro.
Wait, actually, so is this a one-off game or is it?
No, one off. Semis and finals. That's it. This is do or die. This is do or die. No. Second place. There's no second place, bro. See, you make it through or you don't.
No, I said first leg and second leg. I think there's 2 legs. I'm not sure.
Isn't.
No, there's okay.
No. Well, actually, no. It's true. I actually checked the Google thing, and it's just the one game and then the final.
Oh
So where is the semi-final and final played? Where is the venue?
The final is at Portugal's home. If Portugal make it to the final, they play at home.
Wow. Well,
they lost to Serbia at home.
So half the check went through, is what I'm hearing. Half the check went through, is what I'm hearing. Because they play those 2 games in their home.
I don't know about the semi, but obviously they play the final at home, man. So, wait, let me check the story from my boy YSK, who says Cristiano will sneak into the States and HH will find him and snitch on first nights. Man will finish the statement to the feds by saying #high stakes. Put it this way, like, look, now I'm not saying I would, but I'm not saying I wouldn't.
You would.
That's what I'm saying. Because I do believe that if Cristiano misses out on this, he will try and sneak into the US. If he does,
no,
maybe
but why you can't go America, guys?
Maybe
why can't go America?
No. HH. Imagine, right? He has to be a pundit for the World Cup. They fly him out to be a pundit.
Z-Man, you're dealing with one of the most arrogant
pundit.
He will never do that. He'll never be here.
Why you can't go America?
Jamal,
the feds won't let him,
he caught a case. I'll say that. I'll do that. He caught a case. Basically, like there's a particular investigation in which he involving him in America, which means that if he goes to America, he's going to have some questioning. Guys, can I just talk about this dude here, please? Very briefly.
Show some respect.
J5.
Now,
the best Brazilian out there.
If
Italy, can I speak about Portugal, please?
Yeah, and I know. Well, I'll come to you, Brad. I'll come to you. See, if Italy miss out on 2 back-to-back World Cups, That will be shocking. I still can't believe they actually missed out on the 2018 World Cup. For me, that is already a insane shock in and of itself. But if they miss out on this back to back, do you know that Jorginho might be finished?
Yep.
It can't happen.
Like, my thing is that how do you miss? It's a penalty. This is all you're here for. Because remember, you already missed a penalty in the Euro final. And this was a penalty to pretty much take your team into, because if you score this, you take your team into the thing. And if that happens, wow, Portugal, who you have Turkey and that. So it's even an easier path for Portugal. So, because guys, I'm saying right now,
No, it is.
I see a scenario of basically not making it to this World Cup, which would be crazy that the European winners do not make it to the World Cup.
You know why he missed the penalty in the Euro finals?
Why?
Because, bro, if he went back to the club and the fans and everything, I don't think they would have treated him very valid.
Wait, so you're saying like he missed it intentionally? Barry.
Who knows, man? Who knows?
No, Barry, no, don't. No.
Italy still won.
Jorginho is not the kind of guy that'll be like, oh my gosh, I'm afraid of what people in England. No. He's like, bro, I want to score this, and then I have an iconic moment as for myself as an individual. Screw those dumbasses in England or whatever. Come on, bro. Come on. Your boy Wintercall Thought says, man for man, who is better, Italy or Portugal? I'd probably say Portugal.
Yeah,
but
Portugal.
Italy might just be a better coach team.
Yeah, Italy's a better team.
I said Italy has a better team.
Portugal's squad is insane. So, before I come to you, boy, of course, so I'm like, Portugal, do they make it? Yes or no, bro?
Yeah, I think AJ, I think this is. I know you don't rate Ronaldo in terms of being a better player.
I rate him as a goal scorer, bro.
Relax. As a goal scorer, yes. Overall, I know you don't rate him, but when a player is a clutch, we know this. These are the moment Ronaldo is being born to play. This moment, we've seen him done it before. He's done it. Madrid against Atletico, Juventus. So he's done it so many times, and I'm not gonna be surprised if Ronaldo carries Portugal to the World Cup. I am not gonna be. Like, I told you.
Yeah, me neither.
Bridget, I told you already, and I'm gonna say it again. If Ronaldo wins that World Cup 2022 Qatar, you need to.
So wait, no, but do you believe that they will qualify? So you believe they will qualify ahead of Italy?
Yeah, I think they will qualify ahead of Italy because I think Italy are lacking what is called a vocal number 9, the vocal point. They don't have that striker that can put the ball into the net. Ciro Immobile is a class A for me. I'm sorry, it's a class A. It should be inducted to Siberia. So for me, it's not even a striker. So they don't have a vocal number 9 that can score those goals. They have like a very good wingers, Lorenzo Insigne, Federico Chiesa, Verratti, Jorginho, Barella. They have good midfield, good wingers, but no striker. So that is their Achilles in terms of going forward and scoring goals. But look at Portugal's team: Bernardo Silva, Ruben Dias, overrated Bruno Fernandes, but good. So many of their players is there. So, and you have Ronaldo, who you know, at any time, he will come into pop up. Ronaldo does that. See, he may be the trash player for the entire tournament, but just give him one chance, it's gonna be game over. So we all know Ronaldo as a clutch player. I think they will make it into the Qatar 2022 World Cup. And AJ, Qatar will never be stupid not to have Lionel Messi and Ronaldo in the World Cup.
Oh yeah, that's my thing. Core. Italy or Portugal, man. Who makes this, bro?
I think Portugal is going to make it because one thing I see is football. This is how it goes. Like Ronaldo is this player who is different from. I'm not saying Italy is not a good team, but he's on a different planet in terms of goal scoring, and in terms of big moments, he is a totally different human being. Like he's not.
Why, no, I agree. But why didn't you do it against Serbia though?
The thing about it is, like that's what I'm saying. These are moments players. Gnabry, Ronaldo, these type of players, they're moments player. So they wait until the big games to really show up, and they're not really.
Serbia wasn't a big game.
In their eyes,
your chance to take yourselves into a World Cup, that wasn't a big game.
In their eyes, it's like it's not as big because you're still gonna qualify. but automatically you're still gonna qualify regardless of what happens. You see?
What?
So
What?
yeah, it's not a big game. It was a big game. Like, okay, yeah, like Serbia is a good team. Yeah, they needed to beat them. Yes, but they're still gonna qualify. Portugal's still gonna qualify,
But they
regardless
didn't.
of what happens. They
Oh, you're
they
talking about
are
the playoffs. You're talking about their playoffs. Okay.
the playoffs. Yeah.
Okay.
They're gonna definitely gonna qualify. Yeah.
Core man.
All right.
But you know something? It
No.
just can I?
I don't know anything. I don't know
No,
anything. I don't know anything.
Italy.
I said I don't know anything.
Relates.
I don't know anything. From
You don't know anything? Wow. Okay.
Boy Wise says, 4:30, dark skin Lex Luthor rises. Hashtag 5-0 minimum peace. YSK, relax. Your reverse juju is not going to work. I'm still keeping with a 1-1 of Chelsea United. Hoshte. Darius says, give him the box and he'll give you twins. Hashtag Clucci.
What the heck?
What is this, man? What is this?
The guy's excited.
That's funny.
Darius, we love you, bro. We love you, bro. You are very, very weird, bro. We love you. You're very weird. Whimsical thought, man. Thank you very much. He said, how did Italy have 4 draws in a group that had Bulgaria, Lithuania, and Northern Ireland? Weird. This is why, bro. I'm not sure about Italy, man. I'm not sure about Italy because see, if we have a scenario of it's Italy and Portugal, man. Remember, this is the same Italy that's screwed up against Sweden, that allowed Sweden to beat them. And as much as Portugal have been bad in form, Portugal have a goal scorer. They have a bona fide. Portugal have more weapons and more goal scorers than Italy, which is why I'm still shocked how Italy won those Euros. But maybe they just rose to the occasion because it was in the tournament. Because there are some teams who are good in the tournament, but there are some guys who are maybe not so good when it comes into the playoffs and so forth, man.
Trust football heritage. Trust football heritage.
So Priya, talk to me, bro. Portugal or Italy, man? What does your gut tell you?
I'm going for Italy because if you flash back to the Euros after Germany, Portugal, we sat here and we were talking about football heritage. Italy has that football heritage. I cannot imagine, like you said, them missing out on the last World Cup was already the biggest shock, one of the biggest shocks I've ever seen.
Yeah.
I cannot imagine these guys missing out on 2 World Cups, the 4-time World Cup winners. Italy, the players they've had, the teams they've had, the World Cup winning teams. I can't imagine them, and especially after winning the Euros, I can't imagine a scenario where the Euro champions don't make it to the World Cup. And you're saying Ronaldo, he's a magnificent goal scorer, but then you also said a couple moments, where was his goal against Serbia? I honestly don't know if they could. I don't know if they'll beat Turkey. I honestly don't know.
No, but see, my argument is that true. Where was his goal against Serbia and so forth? But my thing is that it's the same scenario against Sweden. If it now comes back to where now this is it now. This really is it. So let's say they're in the final and it's Italy. This is it. I have more faith that Cristiano will come up with a huge goal than anyone from Italy. If it comes down to Portugal, Italy, this is it, and this is your chance to get into your last World Cup.
Yeah.
My money will be on.
You know what I find interesting about it too is I personally can't remember off of memory, but like we don't often see Portugal versus Italy. Like I don't think I've seen that matchup. And especially in such a high stakes match, I'm assuming they're both going to win their semifinal games and make to the final. This is kind of why I'm so excited for March, because this is like, it's such a good precursor to the World Cup. Kind of like, it's such a high stakes match. We're going to lose a big hitter. And I believed you, HH. You said Qatar would rig it. You said Portugal are going through 100. I believed you, but now we're sitting here and we're either going to have the 4-time World Cup champions out, or we're going to have our GOAT, Ronaldo, the greatest goal scorer of all time.
But you know, I'll be real with you though, that if you're Qatar and you're looking at branding and everything, you see, if it's me, if I had to choose, you can't have a World Cup without Italy. With all due respect to Portugal, all due respect to Cristiano, Italy are the 4-time winners. Like, because I made a list of like teams you have to have in it. You have to have Germany, you have to have Italy, you have to have a Brazil. You've got to have. I think you have to have a Netherlands. There's certain
Argentina.
teams you have to always have at the World Cup, and Italy are one of those teams. They're
Yeah,
traditionally just one of those staples
I
at the
agree.
World Cup. Which is why,
Yeah,
like,
same.
as good as 2018 was, I'm like, Italy, you always have to because Italy, whenever they go out, it's always dramatic because they always bring so much drama and emotion to it, and they won it 4 times, so they are World Cup royalty, you know. So
Yeah.
to not have that, the World Cup will miss. See, for me, I don't care about branding and Christian. I don't know, bro. The guy hasn't scored a single World Cup knock on cut score.
That's right.
So
That's why I can think of it because the last one they played in was the 2014 one, right?
yeah,
If they don't make this one, the next one they would play in is 2026. I can't imagine us going 12 years basically without Italy playing in a World Cup. Like even though the World Cup is every 4 years, that's 12 years with no Italy in a World Cup. I can't
no,
imagine that.
but see, my thing is that football and life is a crazy thing. I
Yeah.
never thought we'd ever see a World Cup without Italy, ever.
Yeah.
So the fact that we saw that shows you that that's crazy. Not, but it could just if it happens, it happens. As well, this is impossible. But it happened. Italy didn't make 2 World Cups because my thing is that the fact that they're in this position should be paused for thought. The fact that you had a group with Bulgaria, Lithuania, Switzerland, Northern Ireland, and you didn't easily sail through, and you allowed Switzerland to go in ahead of you, should have you worried. That's bro. Because like put it this way, Pierre, if Italy and Portugal meet in that final, who do your money be on? Knowing that Cristiano is playing for Portugal.
Oh my gosh. I think. But that's the thing. But it's
No,
weird.
and also remember the hashtag high stakes. Hashtag high stakes. Who do your money be on? There's a guy who, with all due respect to football, this guy knows how to score a goal and a big goal. This guy just knows how to put that ball in that net when it is most needed, when the stakes are super high. So
Yeah, I guess I'd go with Portugal then. Yeah. Oh gosh.
What's it called? So how shout out to your boy Whimsical Thoughts says, if Portugal and Italy are in the finals, their playoff game will be the highest viewed playoff game ever. Literally can't call it awesome. No. I mean, which is what Puya was saying. This is an amazing precursor to the World Cup. But now relax. Let's not sleep on North Macedonia.
Or Turkey.
And
Turkey.
Yeah, Turkey as well.
All right, guys. After what
Come on,
Turkey
bro.
did to me at the Euros, I'm asleep with Turkey. I'm saying big up North Macedonia. Don't sleep with them. Turkey, after what those guys did to me for Portugal are beating those guys. So don't sleep on North Macedonia. But let's just say if Italy do beat them and Portugal beat them, bro, that's because it's funny because it's not a World Cup game, but because there is so much riding on it and there's so much jeopardy. Italy, you could miss out on 2 World Cups. Portugal, you could miss out on a World Cup, and Christian, you could miss out on maybe your last World Cup. That is going to be a crazy. Actually, what date is this thing? I'm thinking actually.
No, it's March 24th, I believe.
March
24th.
Man, this is...
Yeah, put that date in your calendar, man. This is probably some crazy stuff. No, can we shout out UEFA, man? They've been doing well with these international breaks. First we had Nation League, now we got these qualifiers that they changed up. So shout out to UEFA, man.
So basically, the semi is on this. All the semis are played on the 24th of March, and then the 29th of March are the finals. God damn. Jamal, talk to me, man.
Bro, HH, you tell me they're gonna cut the check. You
Jamal,
said they were
I think
gonna
it's bounced.
cut the
Jamal,
check.
they're gonna resend it. I think it's bounced. Maybe there was like a type or something, but they're gonna resend it again. They're gonna resend the check.
Yeah, bro, I know you're a pessimist when it comes to CR7. I know you're a pessimist, but bro, I don't think he's gonna make it. I think you're just saying Portugal because you know that how good things will happen to you very often.
No, but Jamal, my argument is Sweden 2013, which led to his Ballon d'Or.
I know about Sweden.
Yeah, a goal in the first leg, hat-trick in the second. I think that for Cristiano, like, he is so desperate to make this World Cup, he'll find a way. And this is what I said to Puya. Jamal, if you have a scenario of it's Portugal and Italy, one-off game. This is just a one-off game. And there's everything riding on it. Who do you want to be on? Italy or Portugal with Cristiano?
It will be on CR7, but I know Chiesa. He's no way clear in terms of clutch with CR7, but Chiesa could score a goal, man. But the thing I'm saying, things can change because when desperate time call, CR7 can score. But bro, I just watch Portugal as a team, and they don't look good. They have plenty world class players, but bro, as a team, I don't know. They seem not to function. So
I mean, no, this is a team with there's CR7, there's Jota, there's Bruno, there's the amounts of players they have. I mean, for me, in terms of talent, they're the most talented team in this whole playoffs. So it's down to the coach or they're the most talented team, man for man, at these playoffs. They're in terms of their squad. For the team, they're their squad. So my thing is that you should actually go through. But
yeah, they should. But I'm gonna ask you a question, ETH, and this might answer your question. The guys you call, when was the last time Bruno played good for Portugal? When was the last time Jota played well for Portugal? I mean, you call these names, but these guys are not doing anything. Joe Felix, the guy can't even get 10 minutes playing for Portugal.
So, can I ask you, so should they then sack Santos then, bring in a new manager before the playoffs?
That's the big question, and I think they should. Because I think his time is past, man. And you know what? I'm starting to look 2016 a little funny in the light. Because guys, if we really watch that 2016 Euros, it's suspect. Because they didn't win no games until penalties and extra time. People sleep on that. So bro, I'm not saying it's lucky, but I think that Portugal win, I think it's a little bit shaky. I'm just gonna
So
say
you're
that.
saying
So, yeah, man.
Eder lives? Is that what you're saying? Eder lives.
Yeah, Eder lives.
Yeah.
So before I come to Suleiman, your boy Gatlock says, I love Italy, but since 06, they haven't been in the knockout stage. That's interesting. Wow. Yeah,
15 years, man. 15 years.
Oh yeah, 2010, 2014, they went in the groups. God. But it would still be very weird that's the Euro winners. But look, it can happen. It can happen. But it would be weird if the Euro winners don't make the World Cup.
Can you see a World Cup without Brazil, HH?
Oh hell no.
That's mad.
No. But Jamal, I thought I never thought I'd see. Basically, if you to ask me the staples of a World Cup, super staples, basically teams that I thought you can never have a World Cup without them is Brazil, Italy, Germany.
Yeah.
Those are the reasons where.
And Netherlands?
No. I said it's 3 like World Cup royalty. As in these are like, because look, Brazil 5, Italy 4, Germany 4.
Oh, okay.
So Brazil, Italy, Germany, these are like that's like the trio, the triumvirate of football that you can't have. These guys will never ever not qualify for a World Cup. But 2018 we saw it, and bro, the way Italy are looking, man. Because I don't know how you're even in this situation. You shouldn't be in this situation.
One penalty, man. One penalty they just needed. Jorginho.
Yeah, man. And then your boy, the Ballon d'Or truthful J5 said, "What's up?" Daddy U says CR7 never misses the hole. Check his. Oh, I mean, Daddy U, what the? Can you please talk to him?
Something's wrong. Wait, can I go after?
Yeah. After you, you can go after you. Solomon.
I'd say my money would be on Portugal. I understand the Fernando Santos tax. It is heavy, but like it's March. There's still a long time to go. And when it comes to Italy, like don't get me wrong, they won 4 World Cups. They have big heritage, but like who do you trust? Like I get Chiesa. I understand Chiesa, but he's still young. Do you trust Immobile? Do you trust Insigne is also a good player, but do you trust him over Cristiano Ronaldo? They also have Jorginho, who has a tendency of missing penalties in crucial moments when like Portugal need him. And I can definitely see him missing a penalty against North Macedonia to like get him out of the World Cup. So I'd say Portugal 100%.
Football, talk to me, man.
Yeah, so I wanted to talk about Italy a bit because obviously like we saw that they've won the Euros, and since that win, they've been very inconsistent. I think they drew like 4 or 5 matches ever since. But the thing is, like, right now, what Italy are planning to do, because a lot of people might put the blame on like Jorginho for missing the penalty. And like I
Why
get that,
wouldn't
obviously it's a decisive penalty. But the thing is, if we're being realistic, like the strikers for Italy haven't been that very good. Like,
No.
and I
Football,
think that
no. Football, don't do that. Yes, you can blame the strikers. You have a freaking penalty.
Yep.
It is what
Right.
it is. Okay,
And
but
true.
you have a bloody penalty to take your team to the World Cup, and for a player who is super average, you claim that your specialist, your specialist skill is taking penalties. Score the damn penalty.
He invoked his inner bad here.
Don't talk to me about the lack of strikers. Okay, fine, the striker, but you had a penalty and you had the opportunity which was there.
No. Like I agree with you because the thing is though, like I think Mancini should have looked at Jorginho's penalty miss in the Euros, and in my opinion, I think he has better takers in Bonucci. I think Bonucci is very underrated when it comes to penalties. So I feel like Mancini will probably look at the Jorginho situation and think to himself, okay, instead of that, I'll probably have Bonucci take the penalties. And the reason why I wanted to mention the striker situation is because, I mean, they have Immobile. He's not very consistent for Italy. And they also have Berardi. This guy, I mean, he's really not that special. So he's not Berardi. Andrea Belotti. Yeah, Andrea Belotti. So what Italy are actually trying to do is they're trying to get 3 Brazilians to change their nationalities from Brazil to Italy.
Excuse me?
Yeah, they're trying to get Joao Pedro from Cagliari, and I think they're trying to get a center back from Roma. I think Roger Ibanez as well, and Luis Felipe from Lazio. These are the 3 players that Italy are trying to get, to play for their national team. So that's going to be very interesting.
Vilton, how do you feel about this, man? You're taking talent away from your country.
Wait. I should do the Vilton before because I'm going to come to Vil. Let me just repeat. So your boy Daddy says Central African Republic was robbed of the World Cup. Daddy, you're a sad, pathetic loser, man. All right,
bro. If you, man, if you.
Vilton, Italy or Portugal, talk to me, bro. It's big. Vilton is big, man. It's big. Everything's on the line, man. Everything's on the line here, bro.
Portugal is gonna go through. I just think that Cristiano just gonna show for the occasion like he always does in those big games. So I expect Italy to miss it. Like Italy,
Wait, hold up. So you're telling me that Italy are gonna miss out on 2 consecutive
bro, what the fuck they were gonna do at the World Cup anyway? They've been shit in World Cup, bro.
Vilton, we're talking about World Cup royalty. See, that's Italy. 4-time winners are gonna miss out.
Bro, Germany has missed World Cup. Like the only country that consistently never missed the World Cup is Brazil. Everybody else has missed it.
No. Germany has never missed.
Yes, they have. They have 19 appearances. Brazil has the most. Brazil has never missed it. Germany did miss it. They missed it in 1950, I believe.
Oh.
Yeah, so no, they missed it twice.
That was right after the Second World War. They were paying reparations.
But they missed it twice.
It was divided, to be fair.
They missed it twice.
I mean, yeah, that's true.
Come on, it was West.
No, but I'm saying they missed it twice. They only have 19 appearances. I don't remember the second time did they miss it, but they have missed it. Argentina has missed it. France has missed it. As for the whole Euro champion thing, I mean, Denmark won the Euro, then they went to the '94 World Cup.
Come on, don't
the same goes
Denmark,
for Greece
really?
as well.
No,
Denmark,
but they're European
really?
champion though. They're European champion though, or they're not.
No, but Vilton, don't do that, Vilton.
I'm
Yes,
just saying.
Okay, then Vilton. Then talk about Greece. Then talk about
they missed it too.
Greece
They
also
missed
missed
it
it.
too.
Yeah,
they
but
missed it.
but them winning it was a super shock, and they never even sniffed or came close. And Denmark and Greece have not come close since or before.
I mean,
when
they got to a semi last Euro. So and they're at the World Cup. People said, they should have made the draw easier. They should have give Italy important. I'm like, bro, they put themselves in that situation. Nobody told Portugal to lose at home to Serbia. Nobody told Jorginho to miss the penalty. So I don't want Indian crying. And plus, I'd rather have Portugal than Italy than those bums at the World Cup because Italy, bro, they just been stealing Brazilian players, bro, to play for them. Like,
I know you got some anger.
You got an agenda against Italy.
Even Jorginho, this bum, bro, shouldn't even be playing for them.
So finally, we now get to
let the sideways pass.
So this is an agenda. So
no,
this
it's not an agenda, and it's just the reason why I'd rather have Portugal too. See, the thing about Portugal, right? They're not gonna do anything at the World Cup. Maximum round of 16. But as for Italy, I've seen Italy be trash. For example, in 06, nobody saw them winning it. They were trash in 06. But Italy just have that, like you said, like just like they have pedigree in World Cup, so they
Football
could do
heritage.
something. Yeah, they could do something. But Portugal, I know they're not gonna do anything. Like if they go against Germany, Germany's just gonna snap pat against them like they always do. So I'm more fear of Italy than Portugal, and I do think and it's Cristiano last World Cup. Cristiano hasn't missed a World Cup yet in his career yet, so it's his last World Cup. So I can see him go all for it. And as for Italy, Mancini, I don't think Mancini should take the blame for it, because at the end of the day, can you blame Mancini for Jorginho missing a penalty? I don't think it's down to the manager. I just think
Wait,
that.
Milton, can I ask
Maybe
you a
he can call
question,
up
bro?
Balotelli or Moiskin. So.
Yeah, Milton, are you jealous? Jorginho plays for Italy and not in Brazil midfield.
No, not
Jamal,
really
don't do
though.
that. Jamal,
Not
don't
really
defend
though.
him.
Not really though.
Imagine Jorginho next to Fred, guys, in Brazil midfield.
Jamal, not really though, because Italy hasn't been doing anything at World Cups at all, so it's not a big deal. Because they might miss the World Cup now, so Jorginho is good. I want to see this bum cry too in the final game. They did get to the final against Portugal, man. And as for I just don't see Cristiano missing it. I'm sorry. I know you have an agenda against a 30.
I have no agenda.
37,
No.
37.
Wilson, I want him to make it.
The fact that
Wilson, I want him to make it. Wilson, don't put words in my mouth. I want him to make the World Cup. I want him to make it. And he
the
will.
fact that a 37-year-old guy rattles you this much, I find that very crazy.
Wilson, I want him to make it, and I believe he will make it. So what are you talking about?
You don't believe it, bro. Deep down in your heart,
Wilson, I want him to. Wilson, he's making the World Cup.
If the final is North Macedonia versus Portugal, who would you rather have in the World Cup, bro? Portugal or North Macedonia?
Now, Wilson, hold it right there. Wilson, hold this right there. North Macedonia, I'm sure they have some beautiful women in North Macedonia and everything. And also, bro,
I'm asking you, bro. Who'd you rather have? Because I know you like competition. It's just you always brag about competition.
An elitist. Don't hate on North
No,
Macedonia.
I'm not hating.
Wouldn't it be complicated for North Macedonia? They got workers that have to go to places in the summer,
Yeah.
so it's like
CR7 was scored against North Macedonia.
you expect them to go in the summer, get out of work, just
My
just
thing
go
is
play football?
wait, do South Macedonia have a team, or what are they called?
No, they don't, bro. They don't. They got students as fullbacks, man. They got students as fullbacks. They got factory workers.
Respect North
lawyers.
Macedonia, bro.
Imagine building a case in a World Cup.
Shout out Vanessa.
If North Macedonia makes this World Cup, I think they should be given a bye, because that's already done. If North Macedonia make it through, not Macedonia, not even the whole of Macedonia. You see, Macedonia is one thing. This is only the northern part. So Macedonia have 10 people. North have only 5. So they only choose 5
the farmer part.
Oh my God!
No.
No.
Your boy Daddy who says missed World Cup during League of Nations era don't count.
What?
I don't know.
The Nation League started in
because of the
2019,
League of Nations, it doesn't count. So, of course, it still counts. Them missing it and them missing it still counts. Marvelous. Talk to me, man.
Wait, you still didn't answer my question. You still didn't answer my question. If it comes down to North Macedonia and Portugal, I thought, because I know you like competition. Because you like competition a lot. You always brag about competition. So which country would you rather have there? North Macedonia or Portugal, if it comes down to the two?
Portugal. Okay, are you happy? Marvelous. I answered your part here. Marvelous. Portugal or Italy?
I feel that for Portugal to be in this situation, that in itself is a very red flag. It's like a huge red flag. For Italy to be in the situation and Jorginho, for him to miss that penalty, and I'm a person that always defends Jorginho whenever I can, that's another big red flag. And I think we're jumping the gun in assuming that it's going to be Italy and Portugal in the final. Because ever since the Euros...
Wait. You're saying Italy are going to lose to North Macedonia?
Stranger things have happened. Look, ever since the Euros,
marvelous.
Italy have been unconvincing. I mean, go look at their record since the Euros. And then Portugal, like Jamal said, they have the talent on paper, and their players perform incredibly well at club level, but at national level, they just can't hack it. It's almost like when they come to the national team, Cristiano Ronaldo is the way, the truth, and the light. They lose their ability. So I don't know. if it's a stalemate at the end of 90 minutes and at the end of 120 minutes in the final, does it go to penalties?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
because I don't know how
it goes to penalties. It goes to
okay.
penalties.
Well,
It doesn't go straight. There's extra time, then penalty.
Yeah, obviously extra time and then penalties. Yeah. So
look, I think Cristiano Ronaldo is gonna miss out on the World Cup. I'm sorry, and I don't hate the guy. I just think Italy will. I think Italy will edge it.
But
and to be even fair, I don't even think Portugal make the final. I think it's gonna be Italy and Turkey.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, bro.
that's
There's a
guys,
possibility.
that's cap, man. Come on, guys. That's
As
crazy.
Ronaldo must go against Italy, guys.
It's insane because
Portugal can beat Turkey.
It's insane to me because I was really thinking, like, I would imagine that Qatar would do everything in their power to have the best of the best at the World Cup.
Bro, I'm sure that I don't know. Maybe the payments go back. I was about Qatar, bro. If there's anything to rig, you rig this. Give them freaking Wales and
No, you don't. No, you don't. No, you
Look,
don't.
no,
You
no,
don't
no.
rig this one.
Here's the thing. I'm pretty sure they tried many illegal means to make it happen, but maybe there's like a Yahoo boy somewhere just siphoning all the money. Maybe they have the wrong banking details. But it's weird. Like,
so before I come to Football Network, so Rob, Portugal or Turkey?
Portugal, I think, will win over Turkey.
Oh, just sorry. Who goes through between the four of them? Portugal, North Macedonia, Italy, or Turkey?
I think Portugal go through because they have a much better team, first 11, and also a much better squad in general, I think. And even someone like Fabrizio Romano doesn't even believe that his own country could win against Portugal.
Damn. Shouts Fab, man. Football Network, man. Talk to me, man. Who goes through, bro?
Yeah. Honestly, like, I want to say Portugal, and I think they will just because of clutch factor. But like Santos, man, this guy's not it. I mean, he has to go.
Should he be sacked? Should your boy Santos be sacked for this guy?
Nah, not Mourinho.
Whoa, relax, Jamal.
They already play defensive issues. They don't need another defensive coach. They need an attacking coach. Because they have attacking talent. They don't have defensive talent.
Wait, I'm hearing that if they even sack Santos, they want to go for the Sporting Lisbon manager. But it's a risky situation there because if they're gonna go for the Sporting Lisbon manager, it's a question at the club level, and you bring in a manager with less preparation.
Wait, hold on. Let me let football answer. So football, talk to me. So, do you think Santos should be sacked then before these playoffs?
Personally, I think he should, and like the reason because first off, right, in that match, like I thought Bernardo Silva was doing good, but he took off Bernardo Silva for Bruno, and no disrespect to Bruno, but Bruno, like, he hasn't been impressive for the national team.
He shouldn't be coming off for Bernardo Silva.
Exactly.
Yeah, also, do you know how many players? I forgot they have Bernardo Silva as well.
Yeah.
Look at the amount of players that these guys have, man.
Yeah, their depth is insane, man.
No. HH, if you look at the Portugal roster, the players that make the team and the players that don't even make the team, it's insane.
I know it's
crazy. That's why when you said
football, let football land.
Okay.
Yeah, and the other decision I found really funny. I think he put on Andre Silva right after Mitrovic scored in the 90th minute. Like, that makes no sense. I don't know why he would put him on right after he scores. Like, that's literally your country getting knocked out, but he just went for like, okay, screw it. We have like 2 minutes left. Just try to get a goal or something. But yeah, like, it's really funny. Yeah, he has to get sacked. Now the question is who would replace him. To be honest, I don't see Mourinho replacing him. Even though I do.
He's finished.
Like, want to see. No, it's not about him being finished, right? Like, with Mourinho, I think he's just going to chill at Roma. Like, the thing with Roma is that, you know, he has a plan. There's new owners, and I think he's just going to look forward to that and see how far he can get. So I think Mourinho, even if he were to get offered, I think he'll stay at Roma. Now, Abdullahi was talking about the sporting manager, right? It's Ruben Amorim, and he's a very interesting manager. He's quite young as well, at like 36.
But my thing that would it, because it's not dicey. Because you think that would it be a bit too much of a risk in bringing in a new manager just before the playoffs, or do you want to just hope that Santos has been with this team for so long he will get it right for the playoffs, or do you think, damn, let's roll that dice and make a drastic philosophical change before these playoffs?
Yeah, that again, like it's just very tough because I'm looking at Santos in general, right? And like his record against Sweden, I mean not Sweden, sorry, Serbia. Like it's not very good. I mean, for a country like Portugal to draw to this team twice, like he drew against them in Euro qualifiers, now he drew against them in World Cup qualifiers. It's quite funny, but you know that's just how football is. You know, you sometimes you just get really crazy results. But yeah, I do know that it might be a bit of a concern to sack him before March. But to be honest, I don't see why they shouldn't give it a try, because in my opinion, like I said, his decision making is just not really good. Like, and a lot of Portuguese fans, I'm always seeing them, they always complain like, this is not a good team. Why is this player playing in that? And like, so they have solid midfielders, and sometimes I see him play like Danilo Pereira and whatnot. And I'm just thinking, what is his game plan? He's still caught playing João Moutinho as well. Like he's kind of past it, and I'm just thinking, like what is the reason behind that? You have like players like Paulinho, like play him instead.
Where are you edging it then? So who edges it? Out of the 4 teams, who makes the World Cup for you?
I will say Portugal. I know everyone is like saying that you can't imagine Italy, missing a second World Cup, but I've seen
it can happen.
Yeah, we've seen France, for example. I think they missed 90 and 94.
Yeah,
France has missed out 2 World Cups in a row. I wouldn't be surprised. And it's like I was talking about earlier, like Italy has to sort out that striker situation, because we're talking about penalties missed, and I get that, but the fact that they can't even score in regular time is a bit concerning, considering they've been calling up so many different strikers. Like they called up Immobile, Belotti, recently Moise Kean. Now they're trying to bring in João Pedro from Cagliari, like to the extent he has to change his citizenship. If that doesn't work, then that's the one thing Mancini has to be questioned regarding his tactics. Like, what is it, he has to do for strikers to start scoring? Because Immobile is doing fine under Sarri, so why is that happening?
Wait, can I just say one thing quick? I just want to say, I just pray Moise Kean.
Jamal.
I just hope and pray Moise Kean don't miss a one-on-one. I just hope and pray Moise Kean don't miss a.
It'll be brutal.
That's a good point. That's a very good point. Wait, before I come to Ricardo, so your boy Dita Rock City, who says, I feel for Wilton, still suffering with PTSD. #71. Wilton, Detroit Rock City is a band fan who we beat in the 2012 UCL final at the Allianz Arena. So Wilton, is there anything you want to say to Detroit Rock City? Okay,
keep it clean.
Your boy. Whoa, what the hell?
Is he in the North Pole?
Okay, your boy Mohammed Farhan, that was crazy. Said Italy's ticket to the World Cup. Italy's ticket to the World Cup depends on Verratti, Chiesa, and Donnarumma. And by the way, did Verratti even play the last couple of games for Italy? I'm not sure that he did. And I think you also see how important it is, because look at PSG without Verratti. PSG without Verratti are a complete mess. So yeah, if Italy don't have Marco for those games, they are screwed. They are screwed. They need a striker, but as much as they need a striker, they also need a freaking they need Marco in that midfield. Women's goal thought, man, thank the dub, man. It says, when did CR7 score a clutch goal for Portugal? Reckon it's going to happen now. A 37-year-old, yes, Portugal could go through, but not because of CR7. Now, look, obviously, the last time he maybe scored a crucial goal, well, he scored a crucial goal, you'd argue, when they beat Ireland in Portugal. Like, I think that was the winning goal that he scored, like, in the final minute. But my thing, though, is, bro...
What about his goal against Uruguay? Never mind.
Whoa, that's not... Come on, that's your boy, Kelvin Sata, Hero Man, says... Barca's defense makes Ter Stegen look so bad. Now Ter Stegen can't save anything, even if he was a hard drive.
These guys, man. That's funny.
Kelvin, man, go on. That's harsh, man. That's harsh. Ricardo, talk to me, man. Portugal, Turkey, North Macedonia, or Italy to make the World Cup, man.
Who do I got? I would have to go with Italy. Now I know some people might think I'm anti-Ronaldo, but the main reason is that Portugal have two things going for them, and both of them is that both games are at home, so that could definitely help. If Turkey have any respect for themselves after that shit show in the Euros, they will do the business, but I can't depend on them. But I'm gonna just assume the little mini final is gonna be between Portugal and Italy, and it's gonna be very interesting because I think Italy will win just because I think they may not have as much depth, but I feel like more as a unit they're more compact and more solid. But I think what would help them a lot is the fact that if they can walk into Wembley Stadium and beat England in the Euros final, I don't put it past them walking into Lisbon and beating Portugal to go to the World Cup. And I think a lot of people are overlooking that. With that being said,
also remember Portugal are a much better team than England, and they have Cristiano. So
I mean, are they better because they didn't really show that in the Euros? Because
I'm just saying time. I mean, England may be a more functional team, just saying talent-wise, and also the Cristiano factor as well.
For sure. But at the end of the day, it doesn't matter whether you have superstar players. Any team that's on the same page, all the 11 men that are on the same page will always be the better team. It doesn't matter who you have. Now, in regards to how the match will play, I can definitely see this match actually going the distance. And that's probably the last scenario you want to face Italy because of Donnarumma. I think especially after the Euros, Donnarumma is probably the best keeper when it comes to penalty shootouts. And I wouldn't put it past him, even him saving Ronaldo's penalty, because this guy's massive in net. And if he can block Ronaldo's penalty, I think the rest of the team shuts off. But even if he does, I don't really fancy their chances. I think Italy will be the favorites, but Portugal do have a home game. So, but I also think Portugal are in a very tough situation because if they do go on to go to the World Cup and beat Italy, they're gonna keep Santos. But if they don't make it, they have to ultimately not go to the World Cup to get Santos out of there.
Oh yeah.
So it's kind of like pick your poison, but you either go to the World Cup with Santos and not win because they're not winning with Santos, or you miss on the World Cup and get rid of this guy. But then again,
but then he didn't have to walk all the way till the Euros and then 22 to 26.
So,
But Santos is a really good coach. He took Greece to their first ever World Cup round of 16.
Yeah, I know, but it's but he's not doing well now, though. That's the issue, man. So your boy Daddy Ooh says North Macedonia isn't even bigger than North Dakota. Wow. No, look, it's a tiny place, man. Guys, look, man, it is what it is, man. Guys, we'll just have to wait and see. So, guys, remember, guys, we'll be back here tomorrow. Obviously, tomorrow.
Wow, no,
post-match
out
analysis
tonight?
Wow, proper ending. Who knew, man? Go ahead.
Yeah, man.
Wow, is this
Things are
itchy?
changing. Things are changing because I
Yeah.
thought it was cash. So we're not changing things. Basically, you'll never know when you'll get out. Sometimes you'll
Are
get
you
out.
winning tomorrow, Itchy?
Sometimes it'll be
Are you winning tomorrow?
It'll either be a normal ending or an owl ending. Normal end or not. So this week we're gonna have a normal ending. So wait, sorry, you wanted to say something?
Yeah, Messi's winning the Ballon d'Or on Monday, so
Hey,
let's
I
go
want
celebrate
to
that.
see that. Monday's the
Not over Jorginho's life.
You know what I'm
man.
saying? I'm just saying, there's probably no point in even discussing the Ballon d'Or thing tomorrow.
Hmm.
Basically, we'll have a reaction to it on Monday.
I'll
We'll
be
have,
honest.
a special
I'll be
Monday
honest.
show.
I won't be mad if Lewandowski wins because he does deserve it.
Look, no.
Messi
Messi is
gonna
winning
Over
like,
Jorginho?
So, guys, look. Basically, so tomorrow we could have Chelsea United post-match analysis right here straight after the game, and of course on Sunday Hangouts we'll discuss Chelsea United in much more detail and maybe throw in a few other stuff and maybe a little bit
You're
of
winning
trivia.
tomorrow,
Guys,
Itchy. Don't worry, you're winning. You're
peace.
winning tomorrow.
Hey, relax. Peace out, stay strong, guys. I'll see you guys back here tomorrow after Chelsea United game and 11 p.m. BST. Peace.
Peace.